Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
And before we get started, we're going to turn and face the east. We're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Kakwadash.
And double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach it well, and peace and love to the elect of the nation of Israel. The Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh. His only begotten Son name is Yahweh Shai. His chosen people are the Israelites, which being you so-called Negroes, Blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and wherever Israel been scattered to due to the curses. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Shai is on his way back. So Lord willing, this count be edified to the elect. Go ahead.
This is Amos chapter 9, starting at verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, are upon the sinful kingdom.
Right, upon the sinful kingdom. Babylon the Great was twofold. Starting with our people. You know, because come on. Read again now.
This is Amos chapter 9, starting at verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, are upon the sinful kingdom.
Right, upon the sinful kingdom. America, you know, this is the sinful kingdom, man. Nothing but wickedness throughout the whole earth. Is to say, 4 John 5:19, the whole world lying wickedness, but also twofold, because our people is wicked as hell, you know. Whole Isaiah first chapter, start at 1. Finish it on.
This is Amos chapter 9, starting at verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power upon the sinful kingdom.
The eyes of the Lord, the angels, and also the prophets. Go ahead.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
Right, so the Lord said he's going to destroy this sinful kingdom, America, from off the face of the earth. Also, what, 2/3 of his own people, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, Native American Indians. He's going to destroy y'all as well. And y'all going to come back in the kingdom of heaven, and he can like. Go ahead.
Saving that I would not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord Yahweh.
Because, yes, he's going to destroy, but the Lord left a remnant. Right? He left a remnant that was being the elect. Right? The 1/3 that would not taste of death, man. You see, would not be part of this second death. But he gonna completely destroy it though, man. Get that Isaiah started 1.
This is Isaiah chapter 1 and in verse 1. It says the vision of Isaiah, the son of Amos, which
the vision of Isaiah, the word vision goes to prophecy, right? The son of what? Go ahead.
It says the son of Amos, it says which he saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah.
Like kings of Judah, go ahead.
And it says in verse 2, Hear, O heaven, and give ear, O earth.
Like, hear, O heaven, give ear, O earth. So all you people out there, man, you know? Go ahead.
It says, For the Lord Yahweh have spoken, I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me.
Right, I had nourished and brought up children, but they have rebelled against me. They weren't rebelled, going to what? To make war. And our people constantly making war with their power. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Shai by what? Rejecting the law, statutes, and commandments. You know? Constantly making war. So, hey, get Jeremiah real quick. 6 and 19 real quick.
All right, this is Jeremiah 6, starting at verse 19. And it reads, Hear, O earth.
Right here on earth. Go ahead.
Behold, I will bring evil upon this people.
Upon what people? Our people. Go ahead.
Even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words.
Have not hearkened unto my words, the fruits of their thoughts. Because the pastor taught you what? Follow your heart. Don't worry about you don't follow the scriptures, but just follow your heart. Go ahead.
And it reads, And I will bring evil upon this people, even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law, but rejected it.
Meaning what? Despise it. We know Proverbs 13:13 say what? Those that despise this word should be destroyed. But rejected the laws, that's commandments. That's why the Lord said, well, I have a controversy with you. Is it not for you to know judgment, to know good, to depart from evil and do good? So the Lord said, well, I had a controversy with you. So go back to the Isaiah. You got a precept?
Yeah. This is Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. It says, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge.
And what is knowledge? Knowledge is what? The fear of him. Which is the first step to be accepted by Yahweh Shemosha.
That's right.
By people what? They despise knowledge, reject knowledge. Go ahead.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children.
Lord, I'm going to forget you and your lineage. Because you forgot about me. You deny me, I'm going to deny you. Like the saying is an eye for an eye. Same thing with the Heavenly Father, man. So go back to the Isaiah 1 and 2.
Con, this is back in Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 2. It says, hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth.
Yep.
For the Lord Yahweh have spoken. And it says, I have nursed and brought up children.
Right, I have nourished and brought up children. Us. You know, when he led us out of the house of bondage, ancient Egypt, you know, he nourished us in the wilderness, took care of us.
Right.
And we are his firstborn. He nourished us. Go ahead.
And it says, and they have rebelled against me.
And they have rebelled against me. Israel, us. They said, yeah, all Israel transgressed that law. Therefore, the curse of Moses will fall upon them.
Right.
Go ahead.
It says in verse 3, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Like two stubborn animals. They know who they belong to. Go ahead.
But Israel doeth not know.
Like you so-called Negroes, Spanish, Latinos, Native American Indians, y'all do that know. Here it is, the so-called white man gave you your God. Told you God is white. Told you Jesus, and you went for it. You went with it. Instead of what? Actually looking up for yourself. You know, here it is, Jake that started reading to what? After slave was 17, 1745, whatever. Jake wasn't able to read, so they just ran with it, man. The plantation of Christianity, man. Go ahead.
It says, but Israel doeth not know, my people doeth not consider.
To this very day, they do not consider who their God is, their power is. They don't care. You see? Go ahead.
It says in verse 4, it says, a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity.
A sinful nation. Go back and read Amos 9 and 8.
Good. This is back in Amos chapter 9, starting at verse 8. And it reads, behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom.
The sinful kingdom is starting with us. This book, this Bible is for us, first and foremost, man. So it's twofold. So you stop there, go back and read that again.
Come, this is Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 4. It says, a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity.
Laden with iniquity. Love to commit sin. Get your mind 4:22.
This is Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 22. It says, for my people is foolish.
Wait, foolish, go ahead.
They have not known me.
They have not known me.
They are sottish children.
Stupid children. Most I call y'all stupid, man. What y'all are, we see it every day. Go ahead.
It says, and they have none understanding.
No understanding, go ahead.
They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge.
Right, but to do good, they have no knowledge. Right? No knowledge to do good. But to do anything abominable, they know how to do it to the foolish. Right? They know how to be a kingpin, they know how to sell dope, they know how to do all these things. We live in a time of information. Jake just go on Google how to do this, how to cook a kilo up. Instead of just going through the histories of these scriptures, man. On how to please the Lord, how to be accepted by Yahweh Shemosha. Those things are good. I gotta rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord. But to do those, Jake did not consider it. Because why of this wicked society? You only live once. You know? You got something, man?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 13. For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed them out the cisterns, the broken cistern that can hold no water.
But they can't hold no water because Jesus, they have no weight to it, man. So sanctuary, Georgia, Allah, the Hinduism God, shit yourself, you have no weight to it, man. You have forsaken the living water, man. Which is Yahweh Shemon Shah, because what does the scripture say? John 7:38. Stay right there, Papa Shah.
This is John chapter 7, starting at verse 38.
Yeah.
And it reads, he that believeth on me, as the scripture have said.
Because our Lord coming and find him on the book. So he that believe on Yahweh shall go there.
Out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
Right. So you're not gonna thirst again. You're never gonna be hungry again if you believe in Yahweh Shemon Shah. Why people forsake that? Forsaking what the righteous path, man.
Oh.
They don't want to walk in the old path, which is the good way, man. So read Jeremiah 4:22 again and jump to 5:26.
All right, this is Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish; they have not known me.
Here it is. We're the only nation that have a power. The only nation, because these other nations don't have no God. But look at us. We have chosen idols for our God. That's foolish. And it's vain. Go ahead.
And it says they have not known me. They are Sodom's children, and they have no
I
understanding.
don't understand. It's stupid as hell. You chosen an idol over the true power, man. Go ahead.
They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge.
But to do good, they have no knowledge. So get that, Jeremiah.
This is Jeremiah 5, starting at verse 26. It says, for among my people are found wicked men.
Amongst my people are found wicked men, wicked Israelites. Look at these pastors. Look at the other weapon bank camps. What's going on? See? Hey, can you get that
This is Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lie wait, and he that setteth snares, they set a trap, they catch men. I read it again.
This is First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 11. And it says, in those days when they're out of Israel wicked men.
Right. In those days when out of Israel wicked men. So found most of my people are wicked men. You know? Go ahead.
And it says, who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen.
Right, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen. Let's do what they do. Let's learn their works. You see how they prosper in life? Let's do what they do. Right? This is our people, man. Go ahead.
It says, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
Right, since we departed from them, we had much sorrow. So keep going up, keep going up.
It says in verse 12, so this device pleased them well.
So that device, that plan pleased them well, because why? That was taken care of by the Greeks, right? By the Romans. See? Keep going.
It says in verse 13, then certain other people were sold.
That's why you have sellouts today, man. Look at Shaquille, Jordan, LeBron. They good. But you still a nigga, as Jay-Z said. You know? You just a house nigga. That's all that is, man. You know? You still an Israelite and the Lord will destroy you, man.
It says in First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 13, it says, then certain of the people were so far herein that they went to the king who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen.
Right, Hellenized. Just like today, we just westernized, man. And they pushes the agenda of the white man, the devil, man. That's why you see young niggas, Jim Mo baby with fanny packs on, with man purses, man. Okay, they wearing this shit, man. So let's go back to Isaiah.
Hey, if I may add, when you look up the definition of license, I believe in the Black Law Dictionaries, it goes into having the right to break the law, man. And see, that's not given unto Israel, man. We it was saying Sirach, I love that was 15. He have not given us license to sin, man. So hey, man, our people are foolish to think that hey, we should follow up behind the heathen. If you do that way, hand joined in hand, hey, you should not go unpunished, man. You're gonna find the same punishment that the heathen gonna get, and 2/3 of our people are gonna get there, and that's death by pain.
God, back in Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 4, it says, a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters.
Right, children that are corrupters. Go ahead.
They have forsaken the Lord Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger.
Right, to this very day, they provoking the Lord unto anger, man. We know the Lord is angry with the wicked every day. Anger what? First and foremost, what? The wickedness of our people, man. How they constantly rebellion. Right? Constantly not listening to his hand. His service to prophets. You know, you mocking, scoffing, misusing the prophets. You know? Just about time y'all about to get dealt with, man. Cause everything a game to y'all, man. This is on next.
All right. This okay, cool.
Go ahead.
All right, this is Isaiah chapter 28, starting at 14. It says, wherefore, hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men that rule this people which is in Jerusalem. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death.
Where you at?
This is Isaiah 28 and 15.
28, 15.
All right, this is Isaiah 28 and 15. It says, because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death,
Go ahead.
and with hell are we at agreement.
Yep.
When the overflowing scourges shall pass through, it shall not come unto us.
Wait, Esau ain't gonna come down on us. That's what y'all. We good. We sold our soul. Right? They're not gonna come down to us. Right? Go ahead.
For it says, when overflowing scourges shall pass, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge.
Right, through deceit that will first know me, said the Lord. Jeremiah 9:6. They have made lies their refuge, man. That's why it's so hard for them to let go of Christmas. Let go of Christmas. You know? Let go of Easter, let go of their birthdays. Shit, Mother's Day coming up. They can't let that shit go, man.
Yeah.
And all that, what? The creed no motion. The creed no heaven. Right? Go ahead.
It says, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 16, therefore thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone,
Yeah, how was y'all? Go
a
ahead.
precious cornerstone,
Right, go ahead.
a sure
A
foundation,
sure foundation, man. Keep going.
and he that believeth shall not make haste.
But he that believe it not gonna run away. He that believe in your house ain't gonna haste. Ain't gonna flee away, man.
Yep.
Why? Cause we gonna found it from that rock. Your house shot, man. That's why I say a stone and stumbling and fences, walking on fences, man. Cause everybody, you know, that don't believe is offended by this word, man. Telling them the things that what they can do and can't do. Especially what they can't do, because everything in the society teach them, you know, they uplift it. You know, they glorify him. So he told them you can't do that. Right? Shut your weak ass up, man. Right? That's our people, man. That's sinful nation. So that's it on that.
Yeah, that was it.
Come on, now, this is Proverbs chapter 10 and verse 8. It says, the wise in heart will receive commandments, but a prating fool shall fall.
A prating fool shall fall.
Yeah. And I got that word prat in the Google definition, and it goes into an incompetent or stupid person.
A competent and a stupid person.
An idiot.
An idiot. Hey, get that Psalms to Lord. A Buddhist man. Don't understand it? Yeah. Let's see, can I find it?
Okay. This is Psalms. This is Psalms chapter 92, starting at verse 6. And it reads, a brutish man knoweth not, neither do a fool understand this.
That's what? What is going too stupid, man? So what? So that's it on that?
Yeah, that's it.
Get Isaiah 30 and start at 1, you know.
All right. This is Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 30, starting at verse 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children.
Right, woe to the rebellious children. Woe means destruction. We know who the rebellious children is. Israel. So woe to the 2/3. Ain't no saving them. Ain't no praying for them, man. Fuck the 2/3. You know? Keep going.
Saith the Lord,
Said the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai.
that take counsel, but not of me.
Wait, that take counsel, but not of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Go ahead.
And that cover with a covering, but not of my
Right,
spirit.
not of Yahweh Shema Shai spirit. You take counsel of this society, man. Esau told you what your background, where you come from. And Jake, all for it. Right? Esau told you come from Africa. You black. Gave you black culture and you all for it. That's not the counsel of the Lord. That's dealing with what? Wickedness, man. Read again from the top.
This is Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
That's that sinful nation. You see? Add sin upon sin. Iniquity, man. Keep going.
Verse 2, that walk to go down into Egypt,
What
and,
that walk to go down to Egypt? Keep going.
and have not asked in my mouth.
Right, Egypt. The modern name Egypt, the house of bondage is what? America. It's spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Jake was looking for some reparation money, not look at him. Face long as hell now. Well, it's good. You know, you gonna use that money for a BBL or some wickedness. You know? I'm glad you niggas didn't get it, man. You see? Because that's not true reparation, man.
Right.
And every day, the Lord showed you that this devil is not your friend. He's your enemy, man. Never trust that enemy, man. But you niggas in love with Whitey. You know, in love with the devil. Hey, get Lamentation 4:17. Yeah, keep going.
This is Isaiah 30 and 2. It says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked in my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh.
You're trying to stretch yourself. Train yourself, man. And my name Pharaoh is Sleeping Joe, which he almost out of here, man. Good boy. Go ahead.
And to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Wait, trust in this society, the shadow of Egypt, man. But what does what's that second Ezra, the second chapter, flee the shadow of this word? Right? We supposed to be fleeing this place, the valley of the shadow of death, man. But they trust in it. You put that on. Go ahead.
Verse 3, as it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your
It's
shame.
gonna be your shame. For all the ones that put their trust and hope in Babylon the Great, you're gonna be disgraced. You know? Taught you what? Trust in the American way, the American dream. Right? Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 30 and 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame.
Right, look at you now. You trust in Sleepy Joe. Now look at him. What have he done for you? Nothing.
And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion.
You're confusion. When Biden been in office, now you niggas don't want him. You confused. Oh, he a Democrat. Right? You got Lamentation 4:17.
This is
Go ahead.
This is Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 17. It says, as for us, our eyes as yet fail.
Our eyes is yet filled. It's for us. Go ahead.
It says for our vain help. And it says, in our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Right. You have watched for a nation that could not save you, man. The Chinese ain't saving your black ass. The Arabs, they'll show the white man. The devil ain't saving you, man. Psalms 33rd chapter, man. They're going to constantly keep you oppressed, man, until the Lord come back.
But you speaks how they lick the moon.
Yeah. You know? Yeah. You want to say that? Up the head?
Yeah.
You see? No, let's get there. Yeah, let's back in Lamentations. Second chapter.
Lamentations 2 and 15. I got it. This is Lamentations 2. When we start at 14. This is Lamentations 2 starting at verse 14. Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee.
Right, these false prophets, man. Saying when the overflow scores should not come upon us.
Yeah.
Right? The devil ain't gonna come down with great wealth. But that's that in this time, man. That we telling you what he about to come down with great wealth. But that's saying it ain't. We telling you martial law is coming, but that's saying it not. We telling you famine is coming. Right? We telling you all these catastrophic events, and you people refuse to hearken, man.
Yeah.
Cause why? These false pastors, these damn. This is why we gotta get out of here.
Man. This is Lamentations 2 and 14.
This straight wickedness, man. They got some booty shorts on with a thigh tattoo on. What, a cherry tattoo on his thigh.
Fuck. This is Lamentations 2
But
and
you niggas love America though, man. You wanna constantly see that. Go ahead, man.
This is Lamentations 2 and 14. It says, thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee,
Right, for you, go ahead.
and they have not discovered thine iniquity,
Go ahead.
to turn away thy captivity, but have seen for thee false burdens and causes of banishment.
Right, filling you up with false hope, false lies, right? Hopes and dreams, selling you a ticket, a dream, man. Just like you speak game to a woman. This is what these pastors were doing to you, man. You see? But here it is, during that time, we still went to what? Into captivity, man. Even though what they were saying gonna be no SL, right? Go ahead.
Verse 15, all that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem.
Right, look at these niggas. When Newsom said y'all ain't getting no reparation money, you know, just start talking shit. Man, shit. Get them Lakers, what it say, season tickets for the Lakers game, a 40 ounce, a hot dog and a blunt. You know? Pretty good.
This is Lamentations 2 and 15. All that pass by clap their hands at thee.
But all these other nations, right? The Arabs, the Japanese, Chinese, the Africans, right? The East Indians, all the other nations, man. Psalms 33rd chapter. Go ahead.
All that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, Is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty?
Is these the Israelites? Is these the Most High chosen people? These niggas, they can't keep their pants up their ass? These niggas? Right? They woke all day in the sun? Savages? Go ahead.
Is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth?
Right, the joy of the whole earth. These guys? Hell no, they can't be. Look at them. Look at their condition. In the ghetto. Killing one another. Selling each other drugs.
Yep.
You know? Committing adultery and lying and stealing. These niggas, they can't get a job. Right? That fat and obese. Nah, this can't be the joy of the earth. I'm it. That's why I got the little head on. You see? Go ahead.
If I may add too, that's how you know they know how powerful we are.
Man.
But our people, that's why I go back to Jeremiah 4:22. They foolish because they don't know, they don't see themselves better than a so-called black person. You know, they think that they're just black and then that's it. End of the story. That was your script. Nah, man, you more than that, man. You Yasharala, Prince of the Power. Therefore, when your house shot and come back on the scene and set Jacob up on top, man, hey, this shall you all people throughout the earth understand that, basically, man.
This is Lamentations 2 and 16. All thy enemies have opened their mouth against thee.
Right, one thing about it, you Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Native American Indians gonna realize that you have enemies, man. The Most High about to show you that, man. And for one, your chief enemy is the Lord, man. The Lord said, you walk contrary unto me, I'm going to walk contrary unto you. You be an enemy unto me, I'm going to be an enemy unto you. Right? Come on, man. Go ahead.
All thy enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up, certainly. This is the day that we look for. We have found, we have seen it.
Go ahead.
The Lord have done that which he had
Right,
devised.
the Lord had done that which he had planned. Go ahead.
He have fulfilled his word that he have commanded
Yeah,
in the days of old.
Right, since the days of old. Which what putting you niggas in captivity. Going to Babylon, man.
Hey, going to the council. Remember he said his council was gonna stand.
Right.
It was written. You know, as he made that covenant with us, we broke it. We disobeyed him. So therefore, what we do? We went into captivity.
Yep.
You see that? It was spoken. If thou keep thy law, thy statute, and go to Deuteronomy 28. All right, we start at 1, then you go to 15. If we not keep it, what's gonna happen? What we going through now? Because we yet today in our captivity. So that should prove to you, all right, and give you an insight of the word of the Lord being faithful and true. You know, because here it is, we return unto the Lord as he has said. You know, what was gonna happen? You know, you got that.
This is Lamentations 2:17. The Lord have done it which he had devised. He have fulfilled his words that he have commanded in the days of old.
Yeah.
He have thrown down and have not pity.
That period had no mercy. You see? Because the doors of mercy was when what? The Lord had sent his prophets out there early.
That's right.
Repeatedly telling you what to hearken to the voice of the Lord. Repent. You see? So that mercy was what? Was done away with during that time. And guess what? Mercy about to be done away with during this time. If you haven't already come into the truth, man. Receive the knowledge of wisdom and understanding, which should be the stability of that time. Go ahead.
And it says, he have thrown down and have not pitied, and he have caused thine enemies to rejoice over thee.
Right, so now look at our enemy, rejoicing over us. The scripture say what? They should be the head, we should be the tail. This is why you Negroes, you Israelites, living paycheck to paycheck, struggling. Trying to find a time out button. Trying to be on top, but you can't. Trying to look for a way out, comfort. But the only comfort is what? This truth.
Yep.
What it say? Those that weary, rest with us. The truth will set you free. So we got that peace of mind.
Hey,
You
if I may add, just going back to what their foundation. A knowledge and wisdom should be what? The stability of our time. This the true foundation. Come on, man. You got it though,
That's it on there.
This is Lamentations 2:17. Finishing off, it says, he have thrown down and have not pity. He have caused thy enemies to rejoice over thee. He have set up the horn of thine adversaries.
So go back to Isaiah 30. Pick back up to 3. No, 2.
All right. This is Isaiah chapter 30, picking up at verse 2. It says, I'll read verse 1 again. So like, woe unto the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin unto sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked in my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadows of Egypt. Verse 3, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be ashamed, and the trust in the shadows of Egypt your confusion.
Right, your confusion. America is a confusion now, man. Now you don't know what's going on. Why the economy crashing like this? The stock market crashing. Why are they trying to get rid of the dollar? Right? Y'all confused, man. You see? Go ahead.
Verse 4, it says, for his princes were as Zoan and his ambassadors came to Hanaz, and they were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them.
But they're all ashamed for people that can't profit you. What the Egyptians. You know? So that was a shame. Keep going, man.
And it says, they were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor be a help, nor profit, but a shame, and also a reproach.
Also a reproach. What was you at?
Isaiah 30:5.
Isaiah 35. This is Isaiah 35 and NOT. All who trust in him would be ashamed. He would not help you. Instead, he would disgrace you, man. Now the example is what? You would see some reparation money, man. Now you're ashamed.
Man.
You thought What say you thought, nigga?
You thought wrong.
Thought wrong.
You know, that's why I say if it's a fifth, we all be Trump. You know, and that's what a lot of people gonna go back into because it's called regret. See, a lot of people gonna regret chasing that dollar. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people gonna regret listening to Big Mama.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people gonna regret. A lot of people gonna regret, man, putting their trust in this system. They gonna regret that shit at the end because it looks it's so lavish and so, you know what I'm saying, convenient for the flesh. That they not considering. You know, they not thinking about the latter end, man, when everything gonna be according to the spirit.
Yeah, they're not thinking about the future, which is what the kingdom of heaven,
Woo.
how you got to come back with your heads down. You look at guys like Jay-Z, all the ones that sold out for fame and fortune on this side. They got to
Man.
come back in the kingdom of heaven.
They like
You
right
see?
now. They want that right now.
Yeah,
It ain't about right now.
That's Esau spirit.
That's
Right
right.
now.
Because here it is, the Lord sent us to America, Babylon the Great, all right, to correct us, man. All right? He said because we moved to the realm, we were sold to the other nations. He ain't sent us to America, all right, thinking that we're going to be in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? No, the kingdom is promised to us. This is not the kingdom. All right? Because we don't receive nothing, all right, according to the scripture that we're going to receive in the kingdom of heaven on this side.
Yeah, hey,
Nothing.
hey, Kodash, get Isaiah 5 and 13.
It don't make no sense.
You need to get that in NOT too.
But our people believe that because of what? Traditions. You know what I'm saying? Well, I've been going to church this long, but the church ain't told you or even telling you what forth to come. As the Lord have revealed his secret to the servants, the prophets, to warn you, all right, to persuade you through the terror of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? To repent and turn back from your wickedness, your evil ways. The Christian church ain't doing that. Your pastor ain't telling you that. You see? So therefore, you're going to be ashamed and you're going to regret that you not listen. I should have listened when I walked past them brothers that day.
Yeah.
You know? See, it shook his head.
Yeah.
In that day, the Lord going to rewind it. You know, the Lord got a big ass VCR, don't he? You know? He going to rewind that in that day, man.
Yeah, that's in Isaiah. They tell you they're gonna be ashamed. It's really speaking on the kingdom of heaven, but that's Jake though. Jake gonna have the regret.
Oh, he
You know
going
what
to
I'm
regret.
saying?
Matter of fact, greater regretting the
Find that
etymology,
now, bro.
y'all. We got to bring that out, regretting the etymology.
Hey,
That's what a lot of people going to do, man. They're going to regret, man, for not listening, man. But not giving it to them, right?
yeah, it ain't for everybody.
Ain't bad.
I was trying to tell my mama that today. Hey, bring a little brother out there. He need to hear it. I'm like, man, hell.
It ain't boom.
Jake don't want to hear this.
That nigga do right there. Little brother gone.
You know how many biological brothers I got?
I got a lot too. Go ahead, get that Isaiah.
It ain't
Come
boom.
No, it ain't for him. What it say is given unto you to know the
Yep.
mysteries to the kingdom of heaven, but unto them it is not given. This good news ain't for everybody.
Yep.
It ain't for the 2/3 in the time frame. They receiving it, but they rejecting it.
Yeah.
So it ain't for them.
Right.
Going back to the what you brought out, cheap cornerstone.
Yep. Yeah, he'll make a stumbling block
Yeah.
to the wicked.
Go ahead, go down.
You can't. This is Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 13. It says, therefore my people are gone into captivity because they have no knowledge.
That's why the Lord put us to slave. Because you ain't have no knowledge. Don't fear the Lord. Because you had that fear, you would be obedient, man. You would have kept the law, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead.
And it says, and their honorable men are famished.
The honorable man of famines. Keep going.
And it says, and their multitude dried up with thirst.
With thirst. So read this in the NLT.
In the NLT, it says, so my people will go into exile far away because they do not know me.
They do not know me. They do not consider. Go ahead.
And it says, and those who are great and honored.
Those who are great and honored. Look at all the so-called A-list celebrities. You know, all the celebrities on this side, man. They honor us.
Yep.
You know, you see these snakes.
Yep.
They honor in this society.
Yep.
In this society. One with bachelor degrees, with their masters. They honor in this society, right?
Mhm.
Go ahead.
It says those who are great and honored will starve.
Well, you are going to starve, man, because famine is coming, man.
Yep.
A bachelor degree ain't going to save you from the times that it's coming, man.
Yep.
You know, what is that? Many of those that dwell in the world should die of famine.
But this world is foolish.
Yeah, with some of this world foolishness with the Most High, man. So a lot of y'all are gonna starve. You gonna eat your kids. Cannibalism.
Yep.
If I may add, because they spiritually was starving now, they spiritually thirsting now. This the living water. This the true bread that you're supposed to be taking in right now. Come on, man.
Yep. And it says, and the common people would die of thirst.
The common people would die of thirst. All the ones that don't have this wisdom and understanding, y'all gonna die of thirst, man. Which is what? This right here, like you were saying spiritually, man.
I think that Isaiah 55, it said, "Come ye and buy money without
price.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah, because hey, the famine was coming. Amos 9 and Amos 8:11.
They're coming you buy without money. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Without price, man. You got it real quick out.
Yep.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 55, starting at 1. Hold that everyone that thirsty.
Right, everyone that thirsty. It ain't talking about a glass of water or a bottle of water when it's hot as fuck. You know, it ain't talking about that. All right? It said everyone that thirsty, man. Meaning what? The truth, the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Because our people thirsty as hell out here, all right, for the truth. To seize and ease their mind. That's why y'all in these philosophies and certain religions. Because they're trying to find rest. You know what I'm saying? So if you thirsty, go ahead.
It says, hold that everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that have no money, come ye, buy and eat.
Yeah, because this the well. This the well, man. You see the brothers start with the apostles and the elders and the bishops. This the well right here, man. All right? But this is drawing water. You know what I'm saying? You know, back in the slavery, you had to go to the big ass well and draw the water out. You know what I'm saying? You got to ring them up. This the well, man. You know, go ahead.
It says, come ye buy and eat. Yea, come buy wine and milk without money and without price.
And without price. Because what the scriptures say, buy the truth, sell it not. So how you buy it with your time, man, your effort, your energy. But you sell it not, man, because the truth is given. It say what? Freely give, freely receive, man. You know, hey, look, 144, 144. Go ahead,
Verse 2, wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread?
Yep, in the Christian church.
And your labor for that which satisfieth not?
Yep.
Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight in its fatness. Woo. I read verse 3 because it says, incline your ear and come unto me.
Right, it said decline your ear.
Incline.
Because what you got to do, you got to seek the Lord. All right, go ahead.
Incline your ear and come unto me. Here, and your soul shall live.
And your who?
Here, and your soul shall live.
Why you shall live? Because the spirit that quicken it. The flesh profited nothing, but it's the spirit that quickened it. You know what quickening mean? What? To make alive. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're going to become a living soul. All right? Because why? You receive the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
You receive the word.
That's it.
That was saying James 1:21. We gonna get that. You know. Go ahead.
It says, and I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David.
The sure mercies of David, which is said, seen 3/4 on the license plate.
Yeah.
So that's what you want. We want the sure mercies of David.
Yes.
We don't deserve it, but we want it. We need it. You know? If not, we do.
Hey, going back to what Isaiah 31, I can bring that back up because it said, woe unto the rebellious children. All right. It said, woe unto the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
The lighthouse foundation. It's the light. It's the light. What does King David, Psalms 119 say? His words are live up to my feet. His words are live up to my feet. And a light up to my path. You see?
And it says that take counsel, but not of me.
Yeah, they take counsel because they listen to the so-called white man on the news station, CNN. You know what I'm saying? They look at what the government say, the president. You know what I'm saying? The government.
Your pastor.
Your pastor. See? They taking that counsel, but it's not of Yahweh by Shema Shah because the true counsel come from the prophets. You know, starting with the elders, a great millstone, the bishop, all right, and least brought to the chain command. That's where the true counsel of the Lord come from. But they don't take this counsel because it's too harsh for them.
No, it's
You know what I'm
boring. It's boring to them.
It's boring. Yeah, y'all with the hate speech. Okay then. All right, because we got a precept for that too. You know what I'm saying? Don't we be with the First Corinthians 11:6? Yeah, don't we be rude and speak not according to what? Not according to knowledge. All right, go ahead, you know.
And it says, Isaiah 30:1, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel but not of me,
Right.
and that cover with a covering but not of my spirit.
Right, it's not of the Lord's spirit, man. You know, how these women act, how these men act, how these women dress, how these men dress. It's not of the spirit of the Lord, man. You know, this is the way of Babylon the Great. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because really, you think about it, man. Jake don't want his woman out here, man, ass out, titties out. You know what I'm saying? He really want to say what he want to say,
But he can't say it.
He can't say it because he know that woman going, nigga, you can't tell me what to do. She gonna go off on his ass. Now he ain't got no woman.
Trying to flip the script.
Yeah, flip the script.
Calling him insecure.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You lame nigga. You
Right,
scared.
right. Ooh.
Off that, man. And Jake fall right in line. Oh, you worried about my baby? I know she mine. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's not the
Oh,
spirit
wait,
of
that
the Lord,
shit.
bro.
Yeah. You got it, bro.
No, I'm saying that's not of the spirit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's supposed to be order. You gotta do it.
It says, but not of my spirit, and that they may add sin to sin.
Right. See that should be add sin to sin because according to the Christian church, it said come as ye are. But the Lord requires a change.
Oh, they taking faggots. Remember that nigga, that little short, light
That's
skinned
cool
nigga with the
with
big
church,
lips? Oh, I have been delivered. I used to be a faggot, but I've been delivered. You know? Hey, the church take him right on in. It's okay. Hey, but hey, in this truth, you can't. Hey, we ain't taking no Homo sapiens in here, man. No, you got to get right. You got to be right from the giddy up, man. And really, if the Lord chose you, He not finna have that spirit on you, man.
According to the scripture, when you go into Psalm, I mean Romans 1, you will have some that was in their lifestyle will turn back to repent, because that would make the Most High a balanced power. You will have some.
But they're gonna repent though. That's the thing.
Yeah, they're gonna
repent and come back. They gonna really have that spirit
on them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now we ain't accept, like I said, we ain't accepting no, you know what I'm saying, no flamboyant. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Yeah. What's up? That's not of the Lord. Right. We got it out.
Verse 2 in Isaiah chapter 30, they'll walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth.
And that's a lot of Israelites. Man. They walk down to the so-called white man for the once and for all things.
Yep.
Man. And they do not look toward the power of Yahweh Shalom. You know, that's a lot of Israelites in their mindset right now. It's gonna cost them though, especially when the second lockdown happened.
Bro.
Oh, scripture.
Bro, when they crash that dollar, when that dollar go to hell, man, when that dollar is up in flames, what's gonna be left, man? It's either you got faith or you gonna run to Esau, man. Point blank period. You ain't gonna be. It's gonna be two options, brother. Two options.
Not really one.
Choose
Yeah,
today.
that's right.
You know, sir.
Life
You
or
ain't got
death.
no choice then. It's either, hey, you gonna believe in the Lord that, hey, I'm gonna eat, the Lord's gonna take care of me, or am I gonna go get this implantable grain of rice in my hand and I'm gonna roll with the flow?
Hey, Kudash, get Isaiah 36 and 6.
Keep going on that, John. And we'll round with
Verse finishing out verse 2, it says, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh.
Yeah, and here it is, the script of Pharaoh. Who is the modern day Pharaoh?
The presidents.
All right, the elites.
Yep.
All right, when you think about the banking family, they the modern day Pharaoh. They the God of this earth, man. The God of this world right now, man. As it was given unto them. That's what they trust in. All right, but here it is. We coming in the mindset of Moses, man. All right, letting them know that, hey, let our people free, man. Let's set our people, you know what I'm saying? Let our people go. You know? Go ahead, out.
And it says to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadows of Egypt.
Right, and trust in the shadow of Egypt. Let you know that America is known as what? Spiritual Sodom and spiritual Egypt. When you go to Revelation 8 and 11, man. All right, it's known as spiritual Sodom and spiritual Egypt. All right, so the modern day Pharaoh is the so-called white man, and a lot of people that trust in him, man. The banks, you know what I'm talking about? We understand. We know what's gonna go down with the banks.
Oh, well.
You know, they put their trust in the dollar. They put their trust in their job. You know, come on, man. The Lord is gonna do a whole turn upon this place, man. That's why the prophets out here telling you and warning you to repent.
Right, brother.
You know, take on a new mindset in the spirit, not of the flesh. What you gotta do, Hop?
Verse 3, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be ashamed,
Woo!
and the trust in the shadow of Egypt
The
your
strength.
confusion.
He said the strength of Pharaoh shall be your shame.
Yeah.
His power.
Yeah.
It's gonna be your shame, cause nigga ain't got no power.
Hey, Bible Kushai, can I get this?
Go
Now,
ahead.
that go right with it. But that's Jake. And you know what I'm saying? Relying on E, man. Jake put all their trust into this society, into what they can see and what they can feel, what's tangible. They gonna go all in for that.
Yeah.
But what Esau gonna do, man? Snatch the well, really ultimately it's the Heavenly Father, y'all by some shot. He gonna take it all away
He
from
gonna
you
snatch the
niggas.
rug from under
He
their
gonna
ass.
snatch the rug from under you niggas, man.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got it right here, bro. Look. This is Isaiah 45 and in 16 it says, they shall be ashamed and also confounded, all of them that shall go to confusion together that are makers of idols.
Man, they go to their hand, join their hand. You know what I'm saying? They got the same mindset of East. So guess what? They gonna go down the same way. You trust in Egypt. Egypt going down.
Yeah.
So guess what? You gonna what is they out?
It said they shall be ashamed and also confounded.
And confounded. Go ahead.
It says all of them they shall go to confusion together
They gonna go to confusion together. You know? Damn, man. You know, don't know where to go, know where to turn. Go ahead.
they shall go to confusion together that are makers of idols. Hey, Jesus Christ, he's an idol, man.
Yeah.
This guy right here, what's his name? Ray Bozier?
Yeah.
It's a fucking idol, man.
Shit, the fucking black woman idol now.
A black woman. They just walk behind the woman, head up in the air. Where we going, baby?
To get the word like
Where we
you
going,
got the
baby?
paint. You got the paint. The nigga got the world on top of the woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Woman pulling the shoulder.
True.
So she's still giving you hell. This
Yeah,
ain't
man.
enough.
You still ain't got no people, bro.
Jake walking on eggshell with his woman, man. You know what I'm saying? But they going back into though, because they do around the 28 and 64. As there was a curse, remember? He said that he was gonna cause us to serve other gods in the land which thou knowest not, as our forefathers have done.
Wood and stone.
Wood and stone. They going back to the curse. That's how you know they fit us, the Israelites, man, which consists of so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, Hispanics, man. You know? You got it out.
Is it on that?
Yeah, that was the point.
Go ahead, Kadosh.
Kanak, this is Isaiah chapter 36 and verse 6. It says, Lo, thou trusteth in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt. It says, whereon if a man lean, it will go through his hand and pierce it.
It will go through his hand and pierce it. That's it on that, you go?
And it says, so is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him.
To all them that trust in it. So all the ones that trust in the society, trust in America, you
Right.
better get pierced with that device. I'm speaking about the microchip, man. Yeah. That implantable grain of rice, that device. The MOTV. Revelation 13 and 16, he caused all of us called great with support free and bond. Right there. I can quote it. Revelation 13 and 16 all the way down, man. That no man might buy or sell. So if he that had that mark, and you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, Native American Indians, you are not supposed to take that mark.
Right.
The microchip, man.
Right,
But if you do, you know,
But if you do,
Well, ain't no if to it. 2/3 y'all gonna take it.
Yeah.
You gonna be destroyed, man.
that's it.
You know. Go ahead.
This is Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 11 and verse 12. It says in verse 11, and it says, and for this cause Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall send them strong delusion
Strong delusion. Go ahead.
that they should believe a lie.
Go ahead.
Verse 12, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth.
Well, they all may be damned that believe not the truth. Condemn, damn.
Yeah.
You condemn, I mean what? You're gonna be judged by the law. You do.
Yep.
So all the ones that don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the Son of God, you damn already, man.
Yep.
You see?
Yep.
Go ahead.
And it says, but had pleasure in
Have
unrighteousness.
pleasure in unrighteousness, walking in the flesh, with what leads to death.
Right.
Our people have pleasure in that, man. Which going back what we open up with, a sinful nation, man. Go ahead.
This is Sirach chapter 12. They're going back to that Pharaoh. Never. This is Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy.
Wait, don't trust the devil. The nigga trying to help you, you gotta question it, man. He gave you stimulus
Right.
check, you not he your friend again, man. Right?
You gotta be doing good.
We do all good.
And it's what that is, Job 20. I think Job 20:10. It speaks about how he shall seek to please the poor.
Yeah.
You know, nigga, we know what you're doing, nigga. We not ignorant to your devices.
Yeah, what he say? A gift that store the heart.
Woo, yo, Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, a gift that store the heart, man. Go ahead.
It says, never trust thy enemy, for like rust, so is his wickedness.
Right, so it's his wickedness. The scripture say, can he do good? Who is accustomed to do evil? Why? Go ahead.
Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
Right, keep an eye on that nigga. Watch him closely. It's a saying to what? Keep your friends close, your enemies closer.
Yep.
Now I want that nigga far away from me. As the scripture says, keep thee far away from the man that has power to kill. I want that devil away from me. It's all possible, man.
Oh,
But then when you look at Jake, you're like, man, I want to stay away from niggas too.
Yeah. They like scripture say, they're more wicked than the wicked.
Exactly.
Jake done got worse than Esau. He learned from his father the devil and went all out. Jake the best at it.
Yeah.
You know? Jake come through with the wickedness like the Jordan. He come through, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's our people though.
And it says, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
Exactly, man. You can use DW40 all you want, but underneath
Still
that, it's still wickedness, man. You were created to be the wicked. You see?
I can jump down to 17.
Go ahead.
Jumping down to 17, it's Sirach chapter 12. If adversity come upon thee, and thou shalt find him there first, and though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee.
It said you should find him first. Man, he the border of wickedness. That's he leading up to Esau. You should find him first, man. The so-called white man. All right, when you look at how Jake acted, who the cause of that? Who the cause of drugs?
Esau.
You know what I'm saying? Who the cause of crime? You know what I'm saying? Who the cause of all this that's going on in the earth right now? Esau. That's why I said you should find him first, man. You know? Everything that's done in this society, in Babylon the Great, all right, they got wickedness in it. Esau, he promotes it.
He put the face of an Israelite
On it.
on it, man. He tried to hide himself. They said, woe to them that do their deeds in the dark.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
Verse 18, he would shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance.
Changing countenance. That's the mind of a maniac. The devil right there, man. That's what I said. Well, that same chapter said, who's superior Trump? So we're going to hold it.
Yeah. This is Psalm. This is Psalms 52, and I'm gonna start at 1. I'm gonna start at the top and read down. It says, "Why boasteth thyself in mischief, O mighty man? Thy goodness of the Most High endureth continually. Thy tongue devises mischiefs, like a sharp razor working deceitfully. Yeah, hey, you know what it is, man. Who else doing that? Who else working that mischief, like working his tongue like a razor, lying, deceitful. You know?
Yeah, the say he loves lying rather than righteousness.
Right.
Let's be devils. But let's get back on 2/3, you niggas, man. Because judgment must first begin in the house of the Most High.
Right. But hey, Jake, like I said in Isaiah, Jake loves those lying words, man. Jake don't want to hear the truth. Speaking to me smooth things. Jake want to hear the smooth shit. All right, he don't want to be told the truth. Wait a minute, man. You mean to tell me America is done? Everything I work for, everything I love, my woman, my kids. I can't see my kids graduate. You know? They looking all the way 10, 15, 20 years down the line.
They got that hope. They got that American dream. That shit dead in the hole.
Man, we got Edomites out here busted, man. Down to their socks.
Man, you still believe in American
Yeah,
dream?
yeah, you still believe in America. If there was any hope, they'll be mocking us right there. They got their heads
We'll
down.
be hard right now if there's some hope.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You think they'll let us sit out here and condemn this place like this if they have some fucking authority? Ain't no way, man.
That'll be 1860, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Still.
Dogs going out.
Man, come on, bro. Sick of dogs on that. You know what I'm talking about? 1920. You hear me? 1970, 1960, we still be getting our ass whooped.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about? Spraying water hole on us.
Right,
But no, this is the spirit of the Lord right here, man.
Right.
All right, he said after 3 days and a half, man, you're going to Revelation, man. All right, the spirit of light shall enter to them. They shall stand upon their feet. Esau, the so-called white people, they losing their power, man. They
Right.
got no more power.
Oh,
Right.
It's over with. It's over with, man. And we gotta believe that. We gotta trust in that, man. It's over with. But guess what? You still got niggas. You know what I'm saying? You still got Uncle Tom. You still got Porsche monkeys. You know? Go ahead, Al.
This is Psalms 52 and 3. It says, "Thou lovest evil more than good."
Yeah, man.
That's,
It's just Esau. And then and 2/3 of our people, they became more wicked than the wicked.
yeah.
So they love this more than what? Go
It
ahead,
says,
Al.
"Thou lovest evil more than
They
good."
love evil more than good. Why? Because I have habitations in the midst of the sea. When you look upon the TV, all right, the music industry, you look upon the movies, you know what I'm saying, the basketball, football, everything is controlled by wickedness. So they look at that as being esteemed highly and making it. No, it's not. All right, because at the end of the day, wisdom and the knowledge shall be the stability of our time. Not you having a master's degree, not you making it to the NBA, the NFL. You know what I'm saying? You just made it to the major ball league. That ain't gonna be it. You know what I'm saying? You just got signed to Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? Rick Ross and Gucci Mane. Nigga, that's not it.
Right.
That's not it. All right? What is this is you repenting and turning back to the Heavenly Father and keeping his ways, man.
Right.
That's what's it. Go
It
ahead, bro.
says, "And lying rather than speaking righteousness."
Right. Go ahead, Al.
All right, we gonna get that in Isaiah.
Yep.
Where it say that.
This is back in Isaiah chapter 30, starting in verse 7. It says, "For the Egyptians shall help in vain and to no purpose. Therefore have I cried concerning this. The strength is to sit still. Now go write it before them in a table and note it in a book,
Right.
that it may be for the time to come forever and ever."
Right, the time to come forever and ever. Pretty much what in the last days, you know. You got a question?
I was just saying, do you guys like have like an Instagram?
YouTube.
Y'all don't?
Yeah, YouTube.
YouTube? Okay.
GM, look up. Look up. You see it? Got a cherry on that? Subscribe to it.
Okay, y'all don't. Where you guys active? Right, yeah, just like
This is-
like period.
This is Isaiah chapter 30, starting in verse 8. It says, now go write it before them in a table and note it in a book,
Like these words, go ahead.
that it may be for a time to come forever and ever.
Well, witness unto them, go ahead.
That is a rebellious people.
I rebellious people, the ones on this side, the so-called Negroes, Blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians. We the most high chosen people. They are a rebellion nation. You can see it to this very day.
Right.
You know?
I had the Hosea 4:6 for you too.
Yeah, we had it.
It says, this is Isaiah 30 and 9, that this is a rebellious people, lying children,
Like lying children. Go ahead.
children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Like children that would not hear the law of the Lord. And what's some of the law, statutes, commandments? Not eating pork, not eating seafood. A lot of people love it. They eating bloody steaks now. They're getting headlines now, committing adultery. This is us. You don't want to get tied up, so forth and so on, man.
One thing that pertains to a man.
Right, one thing pertaining to a man, moles, Decepticons now. They don't want to hear the laws, that's the commandments of the Lord. Why? Because it don't please their flesh. You know, so they rather what? Commit sin every day, man. Because they say what? The Lord know my heart. You see? Go ahead.
And it says, verse 10, would say to the seers, see not.
Well, we say to the seers, we're being the prophets, the servants of the Lord, see not. Don't prophesy. Go ahead.
And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
Like prophesy not unto us right things. Don't tell us the good things, the corrections of the Lord. But what they say, go ahead.
It says, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things.
Prophesy things unto me, smooth things. Tell me I can keep my birthday. Tell me I can celebrate my mother tomorrow.
Tell me I can celebrate Christmas.
Tell me I can celebrate Christmas. Right? Tell me I can hold this blunt up today. Tell me I can wear these Gucci flip-flops.
For medicinal purposes, brother, it come from the earth, brother.
Right.
And they so stupid. They always say it comes from the earth. A lot of things come from the earth.
Right.
Hold on, but if I may add, it says that you may eat every seed yielding, you know what I'm saying? That you may eat of it.
Yeah.
Not to roll it up, smoke it, and inhale it.
Right.
Yeah. But they rather hear the lies. You see? And that's therefore, keep going, they gonna say it.
It says, Isaiah 30 and 10 would say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit.
Like they have made lies their weapon.
Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us.
Pretty much what? Stop telling us, teaching us about the true God of the Bible, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So tell me lies.
That's 2/3 of our people, because when you start to tell them about the truth, hey, sometimes what they say, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Come on. Hey, on that, my mom be like, it make my head hurt. On everything.
I get Ecclesiastes 12 and 1 for us. I get Proverbs 12 today.
Come on, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 1. It says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
That's exactly what the Lord's going to say. I have no pleasure in you. He said, remember now the creators in the days of thy youth. The creator, who is our creator? Yahweh. You see? Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. He said, remember now. Make no terror to turn to the Lord from now on from day to day. Well, what did they say in Isaiah 30? Let me say it again. Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path. Get off that path, that righteous path, that straight and narrow path, and choose the easy way to life, man.
Yep.
You see? So get that Proverbs 12.
This is Proverbs 12, starting at verse 28. And the way of righteousness is life.
When the way of righteousness is life, that path leads to a life. Go ahead.
And it reads, in the way of righteousness is life, and in the pathway thereof, there is no death.
But what they saying? Man, stop telling us about that path, man. That path born, that path ain't fun. But now knowing she that live in pleasure, that's why she living. She don't want to stay, especially the Israelite woman. You tell her ass you can only have one man. Man, shut the fuck up with that bullshit, man.
You insecure nigga.
You can't wear your cleavage showing. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, take a toll on them. But that's a pleasure to a woman. You know what I'm saying? To get compliments for other men. No, only your man supposed to compliment you.
Yeah, come up by Instagram.
Right.
Fuck it. Continue. You got
Yep, this is Second Ezra, chapter 7, starting at verse 11, just going back to that entrance. This is Second Ezra 7 and 11. Because for their sake I made the world, and when Adam transgressed my statutes,
for their sake to speak for the Israelites. Go ahead.
then was decreed that now is done.
Right, when Adam, fall after the woman, it went off. But it started with the woman first. Let's get that real quick. So, like 25. Through how we all died.
Yeah, and
First Timothy.
First Timothy, yep. Walk up out to look at that. Look at that. Walk up out. Hey, I know what I had.
Con, this is Ecclesiasticus, but I know the Sirach chapter 25 and verse 24. It says, "Of the woman came the beginning of sin."
Right, of the woman. Of a woman hear that now, she ain't gonna accept it. You see? One thing about woman, she don't take responsibility for her actions, man. Go ahead.
And it says, "And through her we all die."
It's because of the woman, through her we all die. Hearkening to that serpent, that so-called white man. And we see it now being played out. Adam and Eve, man. Adam and Eve. It's like Eve and the serpent. We seen that being played out, man. That's why they had the feminists, they on top. Everything is surrounded by the woman. Every holiday we think of is about the woman. I had next time I had checking my job, like, man, I'm tired of getting fucking socks and drawers from Father's Day and cars. I don't get shit.
I don't consider Father's Day though.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? You got a sprinkle, 1%.
It say man ain't shit.
Right, you get on Father's Day as a text from niggas you know. Happy Father's Day, bro.
Yeah. Keep up alive.
Keep up alive, brother. Yeah, that shit over with, man. Look, we gonna get our reward when the Heavenly Father come back, man.
Right,
No real men, this real fathers like you, bro. I ain't mean to cut you off. I'm just saying, that's just a typical Negro Jake thing that happens, man. When Father's Day comes, I don't even fucking know when Father's Day is, bro. You don't even know what the day is.
All the month.
I don't know. You just look up there, Happy Father's Day, you see, damn. Father's Day, okay. The water. Hey, but Mother's Day, they going all out. Barbecuing.
At the start of May.
We selling baskets.
Yeah, baskets on the corners. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Flowers, all that.
That's how you know this a woman kingdom, man. Babylon the Great.
Read that again.
I got it, bro.
God, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 25 and verse 24. It says, "Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die."
Right. Go ahead.
This is 1 Timothy 2 and 13. It says, "For Adam was first formed, then Eve."
Right. They go into order in itself.
Right.
Man, woman, child, man. Of course, it's the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, then man, then woman. That's order right there, man. So read it again.
1 Timothy 2 and 13. First, Salakia. "For Adam was first formed, then Eve.
Then Eve, the woman, go ahead.
And Adam was not
And
deceived,
Adam was not deceived. The man wasn't deceived. Go ahead.
but the woman being deceived."
But the woman of her come down. Don't see the beginning of it.
Was in transgression.
Was in transgression. Now I said, the man in the hold of a woman had what? Have days on him, man. Our life is short. Go ahead.
Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing.
Now let's go to the elect lady, But that's the part you're gonna make a second answer.
So this going back to Second Ezra chapter 7 and verse 12 now.
Okay, you have a few, Israelites, women out there that had repented and came back to Yahweh Shemon Shai, and they're gonna be saved, man.
Right.
But for the rest of you, you hoes out there, y'all ain't gonna make it. And one thing about it, the Lord created more women on the earth than men. See? But only a small percentage of y'all gonna get it. Go ahead.
This is back in Second Ezra chapter 7 and verse 12 now. Then were the entrance of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. They are but few and evil, full of perils and very painful. For the entrance of the elder world were wide and sure and brought immortal fruit. And if then they live labor not to enter these straight in vain things, they can never receive those that are laid up for them.
You know what? They gotta go to this straight gate. Go do it. Keep going on there.
Good. All right, verse 14. If then they live, labor not to enter these straight and vain things, they can never receive those that are laid up for them. Now therefore, why disquitteth thou thyself, seeing thou art but a corruptible man?
Yeah.
Why art thou moved, whereas thou art but mortal? Why hast thou not considered in thy mind this thing that is come, rather than which is present? Verse 17. Then answered I and said, O Lord, that bearest rule, thou hast ordained in thy law that the righteous should inherit these things.
The righteous of the chosen. It's a choice within the chosen. The righteous gonna inherit the kingdom. 2/3 of y'all gonna die, then receive the kingdom, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says the righteous should inherit these things, but that the ungodly should perish.
The ungodly of our people, the wicked Israelites that made the covenant with the heathen, that love this society. Because one thing about it, the Lord said, what? Love not this world, neither the things that are in this world. If any man love this world, the love of the Father is not in him. So you were fighting with the Most High. You rebellion. The Most High have a country for you. The friendship of this world, you made everything with the Most High. So you are enemy with Yahweh Shemon Shai. Go ahead.
And it says, nevertheless, verse 18 in 2nd Ezra chapter 7. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things.
We gonna suffer. It said, through my tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of heaven. Right? Go ahead.
Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for why.
And that's our hope, the why, immortality. Well, we can't die again.
Man.
Because right now we can die. We sinners. Right? We have sin, our righteousness are fit to rags, but we don't live in that sin though, man. Right? We try to do the best of our ability to make the Most High happy. But we're hosting the righteous acts of the Lord, but we know we are worthy of the punishment thereof. We know we all deserve death at the end of the day. You see? Go ahead.
Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for why.
We hope for that why, man. We acknowledge our faults.
Right, brother.
You see? Go ahead.
For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the why.
That 2,000 of our people, the wicked Israelites, they're going to suffer in vain. They're going to die in vain. You know?
I can read verse 19 because it says, and he said unto me, there is no judge above the Most High.
Right, no judge above the Most High, man.
And none that have understanding above the highest.
Exactly. Who had known the mind of the Lord, right? What makes me thirst? Whoever resisted his will.
No
what
way.
the veil faces, man?
No way.
My thoughts are not your thoughts. Leading my ways on
No way.
your ways. Like, you got too much going on. Keep going.
Verse 20. For there be many that perish in this life.
It said, the Lord said, there's going to be many that perish in this life, in this lifetime. We see a lot of dead bodies about to be made manifested before our eyes, man.
Right, brother.
You know? Go ahead.
For there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them.
They reject it. They despise the law, reject it, rebellion. Go ahead.
And it says that is set before them, For the Most High have given them straight commandments to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment.
Hey, that's plain, man. The Lord made it plain for you to see what you should do to what? Avoid punishment, and what you should do to live. Our people choosing that path of punishment. See, they're like Jake looking at an obstacle course. I see where he fucked up. You gotta go left right here, and then duck back. Yeah, man, you niggas stupid, man. Hey, the Lord got it all set up from the get here. Go ahead, brother. Hey, either you chosen for salvation or what? You chosen to be destroyed, man. All right? I got a precept too.
So go ahead.
It's a quick one. And just going back to what this brother said earlier too. This is Micah 7:9. It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, because I have sinned against him.
We acknowledge our fault. We got to bear it. A true man, what King David got to bear it. Right? We got to bear it. Right?
It says, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me, he will bring me forth to the light.
He will bring us forth to the light. If we endure, if we bear our cross, that's you enduring. Those that endure to the end, the same should be saved. Right, so we got to build an indignation of the Lord. Why? Because we went off.
Right, bro.
Go ahead.
It says, and I shall behold his righteousness.
We're going to behold his righteousness. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
To back you up, it said what to do to not receive punishment. It's Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. I'm gonna read 13 and 14. All right, it's Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. And it says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments.
Now, everything starts with fear, man. There's one thing about it, Most High wants from fear.
Yeah.
Then that love will come with it. Because we know love is what? Keeping all the commandments.
That's it.
And fear is what? The beginning of knowledge, which is the first step to be accepted of them.
Verified.
So let us hear the conclusion, the summary of life. Right? Your purpose for why you were born on this planet. Right?
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Yep.
Fear the Most High and keep his commandments.
Ooh.
For this is the duty of man.
The enslaved man and woman. Everybody do this here on this earth.
Yep. It's the whole duty.
This whole duty. This is the purpose. Go ahead.
And it says, for the Most High shall bring every work into judgment.
Everything gonna be brought to judgment. It's something called judgment day. Right? But those that are wise and think upon that wrath to the end. The judgment to end. Go ahead.
When every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
Whether it be good or whether it be evil, man. Most High can bring everything back to judgment. So we want a good reward. You know, from on high. Good judgment. Go ahead, you know.
This is Ezekiel chapter 18, starting at 30. Therefore I will judge you, O house of Israel.
Therefore I will judge you, O house of Israel. Whether you want to be an atheist now, you know, your ass still gonna be judged. Your ass still gonna meet your creator. You gonna make it. This is what you an atheist, man. That fool ass saying there's no power. You're just a dumbass fool. A damn fool.
Damn fool.
You gotta think your making, man.
The second Ezra, the 8th chapter say that. Damn.
Let's get it.
Yeah, we get it. This is second Ezra chapter 8. I start at verse 57. Getting straight to the point. Because it says moreover that. Alright, start at 56. This is second Ezra 8 and 56. For when they have taken liberty, they despise the Most High and thou scorn of his law.
Because right now we in liberty now.
Woo,
Second Ezra 9
second
chapter.
9. That's it. That's
You
it.
know, they know the law.
Yeah, yeah.
Yet,
Well, you
place
had
of
liberty.
Come on.
Uh-huh.
We in liberty now. Grace. Go ahead.
And they despise the Most High, and thou scorn of the law, forsook his ways.
Go ahead.
Moreover, they have trodden down his righteousness.
Sawing down his righteousness. The servant.
And what they say, cast it behind thee. You know what I'm saying? Despitefully. Yep.
And verse 58 says, "It's said in their heart that there is no God."
And said in their mind, God don't exist. They like the devil. We can make gods where we want.
Yeah.
We create our own God. Right? They say in their heart, ain't no such thing as God. I can do what I want. I am a God now. You see? They have said this. Who does my people, man? So why the hell should we pray for them? Go ahead.
Verse 58, "It said in their hearts that there is no God. Yea, and that knowing they must die."
They knowing that they must die.
Yep.
What it say? Get that one side. A judgment of all of God.
Ooh.
Read it again now.
This is back in 2nd Ezra 8 and 58. Now 57, "Moreover, they have trodden down his righteousness, and said in their heart that there is no power. Yea, and that knowing they must die." Done. And then 2/3 of our people, like the brother said, hey, they gonna die. Why? Because hey, they have broke the law while they yet had liberty. Like the brother just mentioned again. This is liberty right here. This is the grace spirit for us to get right.
That's it.
You know?
That's it.
And what our people doing? Now, shit, going
Don't
going
consider.
to having drink.
Memphis and May.
You hear me? Going to party, Memphis and May.
Isaiah 1 and 3.
Come on, man.
You know?
All the folly, man, they set up a party, they going to partake in. But they don't want to take in the righteousness of the Lord, man. The basic is what the best instructions before leaving earth, man.
They ain't got time right
They
now.
don't got time.
Hey, brother. Esau done studied Jacob enough to know if I put enough folly in front of this nigga, he gonna something
He
gonna
gonna take
trap
the
him
bait.
up. Either these women, the sports, the bread and suckers, something gonna trap Jacob, man, to where he gonna get distracted. He ain't gonna be thinking about the
Yeah.
word of the Most High. He gonna walk right past, man, like everything good.
And it's a scripture on the way of the wicked seducing.
It is.
Bring this out real quick. Just go back to Ezekiel 18.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 25. It says, "Therefore unto them as to children without the use of reason, thou didst send a judgment to mock them. But they that would not be reformed by that correction,
Those that would not be reformed by the correction, see, the Most High said himself is not to avoid correction. I'm telling you what to depart from evil and do good. Don't receive this correction. Right? Behold, receive the word of the Lord.
wherein he dealt with them,
Immediately tarry, because the Lord long suffering. Go ahead.
shall feel a judgment worthy of the Most High."
They're going to feel a judgment for the Most High. And what's that favorite saying? Only God can judge me. So the Most High about to judge on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give you what you've been asking for.
Yeah.
Man.
So go ahead, bro.
Son, this is Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 13. It says, "Whoso stoppeth his ears at the cry of the poor, he also shall cry himself,
He
but
also shall cry himself.
shall not be heard."
Not be honest. All right, can you talk to Proverbs 28 and 4?
This is Proverbs chapter 28 and verse 4. It says, they that forsake the law praise the wicked.
And that's our people, man. You forsake these laws, this commandments, you pretty much praising the wicked. You know?
And it says, but such as keep the law contend with them.
Right, so the ones that are keeping the laws, this commandments, obeying it, we find with them, man. So go back to the Ezekiel.
This is back in Ezekiel chapter 18, starting at 30 again. "Therefore, I will judge you, O house of Israel, everyone according to his ways, saith the Lord power.
But everyone comes to his ways, comes to his heart.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Repent and turn yourselves from all your
And
transgressions,
this is what we tell a lot of people. Repent and turn yourself from all these transgressions.
so iniquity shall not be on your ruin.
So iniquity won't be your downfall. So sin won't be your downfall. Because we don't sin like kryptonite. Esau know that. Like you were saying, Esau constantly sending that stolen block out there.
Just like these apps, like Twitter, Instagram, they get the algorithm to see what you like and throw it in front of that. That's Esau ass, man.
That's that cookie.
Come on,
When
that's
accepting cookie. Now he know what you like.
Yeah.
Advertising. Oh, you looking on iPhone 14?
Yeah.
Man, how the fuck you know why this shit popping on my news?
Right.
To the bullshit.
That's the cookie.
Come on, man. The cookie.
The Gilbert.
They destroy the heart.
That's like Jake Fish. You putting that right bait out there that you like. So what, he can hook your ass. Not this nigga.
Do the internet teach you to do the cues on it? Then go right to that jam like that. You get so hard out. Get that.
This is back in Ezekiel chapter 13. It's like 18 and verse 30. So like it. Therefore, I will
You don't read that.
31. Read, this is Ezekiel 18 and 31. Cast away from you all your transgressions.
We're speaking about the house of Israel, so-called Negroes, blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and idiots. Go ahead.
It says, O house of Israel, Salaki. This is Ezekiel 18 and 31. Cast away from all your transgressions.
And put all the rebellion, to the side. Go cast behind you. Stop the rebellion. Go ahead.
Whereby ye have transgressed, and make you a new heart and a new spirit. For why will ye die, O house of
Why will
Israel?
you die, O house of Israel? Most I give us straight commandments what we should do and what we should observe to avoid punishment. So why should you die, O house of Israel? And all you gotta do is what? Repent and come back unto it and be obedient. But they ain't listening.
They don't want the ingredients like the lesson we did. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the ingredients. They don't want the ingredients, man, to get saved.
I got everything I need right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got Jesus. I got
That's the wrong thing.
That's all. That's the main thing right here. Jesus.
You know, the salt.
Yeah.
The salt and the flavor.
Come on, man.
So we keep the law of nature to flavor. That's our salt. That's our flavor.
You ain't got that.
Listen.
Take like mine, that shit gonna make my blood pressure high.
Right.
Right. It's true, man.
You can't have too much salt, man.
It's that true salt, man. Not that iron, whatever the fuck.
Iodine.
Iodine. This ain't no sea salt.
Right.
You
True
got
salt.
to eat in my spot. You don't know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? Man, hold on. I need a black pepper. You try to add all types of
You got to reseason your shit with Esau, dude.
You know?
You got it, brother.
This is back in Ezekiel 18 and 31. Cast away from all your transgressions, whereby ye have transgressed, and make ye a new heart and a new spirit.
How you do that? By taking heed according to the word. You being born again. By the word. What Yahushua said, you are clean through the word which I spoke unto you. So now we are what? New creatures in Yahushua must go. You put out that old man, you put on the new man, which is after righteousness. Go ahead.
Well, why will ye die, O house of
And
Israel?
that's the thing. Why the hell you want to die? But seek death. They call themselves black anyway. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 32. For I have no pleasure in the death of him that died,
I
saith
have
the
no
Lord.
pleasure in him that died, said the Lord. I don't want your ass to die pretty much. But I got to kill your ass, man. I just got to. Going back to Isaiah the first chapter, I would not should be stricken anymore. The whole head is sick. The Jake's sick in the head, man. Go ahead.
And it says, for I have no pleasure in the death of him that died, saith the Lord power. Wherefore, turn yourselves and live. Ye.
Right, turn yourselves and live. Repent and live. Go ahead, Kabbalah.
God, this is Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 26.
Proverbs chapter 12, verse 26.
Yeah. It says the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them.
The way of the wicked seduces them. Look at all the TV commercials. Right? Hey, the jump shot, that seduces them, man.
Commercials.
You just said that. Yep.
and this is in the Doge Rames Bible. Yeah, yeah, this is in the Doge Rames Bible of Proverbs 12 and 26, and it says, and he that neglected a loss for the sake of a friend is just, but the way of the wicked shall deceive them.
The way of the wicked shall deceive them, man. All the enchantments Esau put out there through the media, so the way of the wicked is seducing them, man. That's why Esau is known as what? The accuser of our brethren.
Right.
You know?
Hey, because what? Esau set Jacob in a wicked way to make it look like this is the way you got to make it in this society. Where he set up niggas like Future, NBA Young, any of these rappers, all right? The basketball players, the NBA players, that's all he show you, man. He showing you no Jakes that made it, you know, without going to school, so to speak, just grinding, actually getting in front of the mud. Hell no. He don't want you to have that mindset of, you know, I'm gonna get it with entrepreneurs, you know. No, he wants you to follow the path of the wicked. All right? He wants you to follow his way. And that's what Jake does, man. That's a Sirach 10 too. You know, as for the judge of the people, hey, they follow him, man. They see him and say, hey, this what I gotta do to make it. Ain't no other way. Yeah, hey, this is Proverbs. This is Proverbs 1 and 28. Yeah, the whole chapter good, but I'm gonna just get right to it because pretty much, hey, Jake don't want to get right until it's too late. You know, it's gonna come a time, man, where you gonna follow your way all the way to that dead end, and you're gonna be like, damn, I'm stuck. Fuck, I'm stuck. You know, ain't gonna be no way out. No, you gonna have to deal with it. This is Proverbs 1 and verse 28. It says, then shall come, bro.
It's Proverbs 1:28. Then should they call upon me, but I would not answer.
Yep.
They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. This is the time right now. Hey, what the scripture say in Isaiah? Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. This is the time to seek the Lord. But our people not seeking him. They're not trying to find the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shema Shah. What are they doing, man? They seeking entertainment. They seeking the woman. All right, he's seeking everything else but the Lord, man. So when that time comes, what did he just say? What the scripture say, brother?
Yep. Proverbs 1:28. Then should they call upon me, but I would not answer.
But I would not answer. Lord ain't gonna be trying to hear them prayers then. Right. Hey, that nigga Jesus gonna swipe your call, man. Well, you say Jesus on the main line, you gonna call him, he gonna hit the red.
Everybody in the call on him, he done blocked all
Right,
right.
he already blocked you, nigga. Jesus swiping you niggas the red. You know how you can answer the text. Hey, man, I'm gonna have to get back with you now.
Call you back later.
Yeah, that's why you hit you with the text, the quick text.
Right, the quick text. I'm busy, my nigga.
Hey, read it out.
They go on me and Jesus on do nothing stone.
Right. Hey, they going to the second Ezra the 9th chapter, going to their pitiful case. It said, then should that be in a pitiful case who have bruised my ways, man, you know? Yeah, it's cold.
Keep going, bro.
Proverbs 1:28. Then should they call upon me, but I would not answer. They shall seek me early, but they should not find me.
They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
Hey, just go to the family of the word. They should want to and fro, so they go to the east, south to the west,
Yep.
right? From sea to sea. It says, what they that hated knowledge and did not choose.
Read it again, what it say, bro?
Proverbs 1:29. For that they hated knowledge.
They hated knowledge. You know, this is the real true knowledge. This is the only place you're gonna get wisdom knowledge and understanding is what? Out in the streets.
That's
You go back to the beginning of this chapter. 1 and 20 tell you that.
Yep.
So Jake ain't got no knowledge out here. All Jake got is a knowledge of wickedness, man. What Esau told you. That's what Jake come up with, man. When he come up with his philosophy or what he feel like is right, it's all bullshit that Esau talk. Oh, the pastor?
Hey, the boy, you remember that dude when Yashimov came down? My pastor teach me that.
Yeah.
High school,
The Bible, yeah.
My pastor teach me that. My pastor taught me that.
How you know that? Yeah. How you know that? Yeah, cause he ain't been taught.
Yeah. Keep going. Yeah. It says, but they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear the Lord. They would none of my counsel, that despise all my reproof.
Despise all my reproof. This is right here. But they despise it. They don't want to hear us talking out here, man. All right? Our people come by us and give us the ice grill. All right? They come by mugging. They preaching hate. You know? They don't want to hear the truth. But you go to the pastor, he lying his ass
Lying
off.
like a hoe.
He ain't never tell you you was an Israelite.
I'm talking
You
about.
black. You an Afro-American. Or whatever they call it. You
Come on, lying like a hoe. You hear me?
Afro-Latino.
It say, Proverbs 1:30, that would none of my counsel, that despise all my reproof. Therefore should they eat of the fruit of their own ways
See?
and be filled with their own devices.
Hey, you're going to be left to whatever you've been doing, whatever you've been putting your energy into, all right? The Lord going to lead you to that, man. Jake done been putting that energy all into that woman, and that day, man, that's going to be what you left to, the fruit of your own devices, man, all right? This been your God, man. So like we was mocking, you know what I'm saying, about Jesus going to swipe you niggas to the red. All right, he ain't answering the call. Hey, that's all you believe in. That's all you cry upon. It's sweet Jesus. So you're gonna be left with that, man. Yeah, that was it. That was really cool. Yeah.
It said, for the turning away of the simple to slavery, and on tip for simpletons, turn away from me to death.
Yeah. Simple. Jake simple, man. We got a lot of simple Jake, man. Hey, we know that by what? The JAB, man. Jake didn't ask no questions whatsoever, man. Here it is, they putting something in you. You don't know what the hell it is. But you just go voluntarily go just get it stuck in you for life? You niggas is crazy.
It's like woman, I'm not asking no questions. I wish I could follow her ass.
She probably dead, huh? They probably done buried her now, man. That's somebody's grandmama, man. That you know, Jake love mama on Mother's Day. Right. They finna go put some flowers on her grave right now. You simple-minded Negroes, man. You Israelites are simple, man.
Yeah. Hey, that's Proverbs, what's that, Proverbs 1 and 19?
Yeah,
How long you simple one when you love simplicity, man?
Right.
It said, for simpletons, turn
And
away
the
from
simple
me.
believe in every word.
Yep. For simpletons, turn away from me to death. Fools are destroyed by their own complacency.
Yeah.
Ooh, damn.
Scripture said all,
Hey,
man.
what's it like 5 and 7? Come on, man. It said, but all who listen to me will live in peace. I'm talking about fear of harm. Listen to NOT.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, I got this one. Now, this is Judges chapter 10 and verse 13. It says, yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods. Wherefore I will deliver you no more.
Man.
Verse 14, go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation.
Time of your tribulation, your distress. What it say, Hosea 5:15? But for that's whole Job 36 and 10. Go ahead.
Okay, I got a brief. So this is 2 Corinthians chapter 4. I'll start at 2. It says, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of the Most High deceitfully.
But you have a lot of guys handling the word of the Lord deceitfully. Deceitfully. What? But scriptures say, cursed be he that do the work of the Lord deceitfully.
Right.
So we can't hold it, we can't hide nothing, you know? Everything that you are doing, you're gonna be judged for it, man. So you teaching the word and deceitfulness, man, you're gonna be dealt with, man. Read that again.
This is 2 Corinthians 4 and 2.
So we see a lot of guys that sold out, teaching false doctrine. See, y'all gonna be judged for this. Go ahead.
But have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of the Most High deceitfully,
Not handling the word of the Lord deceitfully, you know?
but by manifestation of the truth, condemning ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of the Most High. Verse 3, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
If our gospel, this good news be hid, it's hid to them that are lost. You know, you can roll your window all down the wall.
Now that's some little youngin.
You know?
That's
It
some
doesn't
youngin.
matter. It doesn't matter.
No, it's just they dad ready to raise it back up.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because what the Ezekiel 9:4.
Hey, oh, young and old.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. The
Yeah.
nigga probably told him, hey, roll it down. Okay, with this and no. Who knows, man?
Yeah.
But guess what? He heard it. Judgment.
That's right.
Everybody that walk by, they gonna receive judgment. They gonna mark.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, they on the win list.
Yeah.
Hey, like even it's either they converted or condemned.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is 2 Corinthians 4 and 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world.
The lost going to perish. You know? That's why they can't understand the truth. Go ahead.
In whom the God of this world
Esau, Edom, Satan, the God of this world. Go ahead.
have blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them.
Light should shine onto them. Unless it's light, the divine truth, the divine knowledge should shine onto them. Man.
Glorious
You know?
gospel. You hear me?
Look at this simple shit here. You know? Oh boy. Boy, that's crazy.
Hey,
Lord make it plain every day, man.
oh,
What that call for? What that call for?
Gun, this right here. Job chapter 36 and verse 10. It says, He openeth also their ear to discipline and commandeth that they return from from iniquity.
Like jump from iniquity. Go ahead.
And it says in verse 11, if they obey and serve him, they shall spend their days in prosperity.
Wait, you obey, right? You serve the Lord, you spend your days in prosperity. This is what the sound prosper.
Yep.
No, the only way you can prosper is you live in right and go to the eyes of Yahweh Shemashah. You being obedient.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And it says, and they shall spend their days in prosperity and their years in pleasures.
You know,
Verse 12, but if they obey not, they shall perish by the sword, and they shall die without knowledge.
a lot of people about to die without knowledge. You see?
Get it on the other side, man. A lot of our people, man, they like the scripture we read earlier in Isaiah, they're gonna be ashamed, man. When they come back, those nutsack Israelites, all right, when they come back in the kingdom, they're gonna be ashamed.
yeah.
Like, damn, man, and especially those ones that, you know how it is, bro. We got family members, we got people we know in the world. We've been telling them, hey, man, hey,
Yeah.
repent, stop doing that. All right, the Lord, saying the Lord's name, they know it.
They know.
And they know it in their spirit, bro. That's the main thing. Hey, you know this bullshit, man. But you come like smooth things, like smooth things.
That's right, Doc.
This is Jeremiah chapter 7 and verse 8. Behold, ye trust in lying words.
Wait, behold, you trust in lying words, man. Words that they hold no weight to. You know?
It says that cannot profit.
That's not profit you, man. 2023 gonna be your year.
Right.
Shit.
Keep paying your tithes, sister. Yeah, hey, look. Keep paying your tithes, sister. The Lord gonna bless you. The Lord gonna give you that husband you're looking for.
Hey, you trust in lying words, man. You know,
The Lord gonna bless you with that you need. You're like, come on, man, really? No, the Lord gonna slap the shit out you, you know? because you're not listening to the prophet that he has set up that will feed you with true knowledge and wisdom and understanding. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, saying the name of the Lord don't matter.
Right.
Scoffing about the name.
Ain't no Jacob trouble.
The Most High Christ bless.
The Quran means sleeping with white women.
Oh boy.
Oh no, you got
You
wait.
touching lying words, man.
You niggas call yourself Israelites. Alright? You call yourself men of the Lord. Preaching this false doctrine. You're gonna get dealt with, man.
The Lord gonna come out the top ropes on these niggas, man. You hear me?
You're gonna get dealt with, man. That's an act right there that any Jake is preaching a word, you shouldn't want no parts of pushing false doctrine.
Hell nah.
Alright? Knowing the consequences of what the Lord can do to you for that.
That's revelation. Yeah, that's right. And it'll take it away from the
Shut your
scripture.
damn mind, man.
Uh-huh.
That goes for you guys that do the word and then got butthole hurt and started teaching false doctrines, man. The Lord dealing with all of that, man. You guys that came out, you sat out here, man, you was among us, all right? And then you went right back into the world.
Right
You never
back to the
believed,
world,
man. Man, you never believed, man.
Yeah.
You never believed, because if you did, you'll still be here.
You'll still be out here, man.
Jake come around for 2 or 3 weekends.
A split second.
Yeah.
A split second, man.
Jake, you look up Jake on the phone. I'm coming.
Right.
You put that woman first, man. That Jaheed spirit. The Lord's gonna deal with you niggas, man. And bottom line, he gonna deal with you niggas, man.
You see how he look now, don't you?
My guy.
Hey, shit, he looking sad though.
I know, yeah, that's my girl. You know, man. That's in the world right now.
I mean, you know the scriptures say, if they was of us, they would have continued with us.
Get it, bro.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Cause this is John chapter 12 and verse 43. It says, for they. All right, come. Cause this is John chapter 12 and verse 42. It says, nevertheless, among the chief rulers, also many believed on him.
Like you have, Pharisees, you have righteous Pharisees, right, and wicked Pharisees, right? But some of them what? Believe. They believe in Yahushua, right? They knew who he was, right? Go ahead.
It says, but because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him.
Because of man, they did not confess him.
144.
Because of what their position. They had a high office, and they did not confess him. So it says, if anybody deny me, I would deny them. If you confess me, openly I'm going to confess you before my Father.
Yeah, that's right.
So we got to confess you how much you know shot.
He said we gonna confess him before the Gentiles.
Exactly. Yep. Go ahead and finish.
And it says, lest they should be put out of the synagogue.
Lest they should be put out the synagogue. See, that's why they're not confessing the name, the true name of Yahweh. Because they don't want Esau coming down with moving their money for them.
That's it.
They don't do that 501c.
That's right.
So they don't want to confess the true names of the Lord. They don't want to teach what the microchip is. They don't want to teach the Revelation 13 and 16 what it is.
Yeah. The judgment is coming.
Exactly.
Because you don't hear that, dude. You don't hear them speaking about World War III and the judgment that's come upon us. You don't hear them speaking about that.
You got niggas like talking about Esau can be saved. The book.
Nigga win.
Man, nowhere in the scripture Esau either will not be saved, man.
Nigga win, nigga, because 2/3 ain't even gonna be saved. So nigga, how the fuck, he gonna be saved?
How the hell is Edomite gonna slip through the cracks, man?
Don't make sense.
You look on the chair here, yellow teeth, yolky teeth ass Edomite on that side.
Hey, that boy told me, I had a ticket. Hell nah,
we gonna
nigga.
get that down to the earth, brother. What? How the fuck this thing get up there?
Wow.
That ain't happening, man.
This ain't happening, Captain.
Come on, man. Go ahead.
Come, and it says in John chapter 12 and verse 43. All right, come. It says, nevertheless, among the chief rulers, also many believed on him. It says, but because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the synagogue. Verse 43. For they love the praise of men more than the praise of Yahweh.
Whoa.
Exactly. They love
They
receiving
hard.
the praise of men.
They hit hard out.
But the scripture
They
says,
hard.
before honor come humility.
Yeah.
They will receive that praise. That's really what the correct thing is.
That's why that nigga came on that horse. That's why that nigga rolled in on that horse.
So that nigga,
Yeah, who that nigga on that nag? Who that nigga on that nag? He rolled in on that horse. Come on, bro. He rather see the praise of men. Just, bro, he threw.
all these like reprobate counts, man. You know, that thing in Memphis, constant slander, and getting that wife left bill.
Right.
That's bullshit, man.
Come on, man.
That's straight up BS.
That's slander, man. That's slander, too.
He said it was clickbait.
Right.
The nigga said that.
The chick wanna holler about the law. Hey, you not following the law, man. That's a bold-faced lie. Like you brother just said, that was just clickbait, man. You go to the video, Jake breaking down the days of the week we're on, the mood. He just going all the way off, man. Man ain't got nothing to do with the video. You know, Eve, man, she I ain't
Simple as hell, too.
Wait, the scripture said the crime is woman knowing nothing, man.
Yeah.
What's it?
Yeah.
The most had the Bible or
Wisdom. Yeah, that's beautiful.
You got these women trying to teach the Bible. Man, sit your ass down and shut up.
Hey, go cook.
Shut your ass up.
Yeah.
Order an Amazon book, man. You know?
Right.
I said Amazon, cookbook for Amazon. Crochet.
I clean the book. You know what I'm saying? Oh, one more book in. Bye.
Yeah, cuz, like I got this precept, you know, going back to Yakinoa's point. And it says in 1 John chapter 2, in verse 19, it says they went out from us, but they were not of us. For and it says, for if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us.
Right, they'll still be here. They love us. If these guys that came amongst the fold and fell off, if they was of the elect, they'll still be here, man. They'll still be teaching. You want to fell back into the world, man, and when you know, chase the woman or whatever the hell they doing out here now. Waiting on the missile.
Yeah, and one thing about it, like the Lord, you know, sometimes Lord make you see that nigga again. And you like, oh, why you stop teaching? Get my mind together.
Right, yeah.
You ain't going on 3 years. Your mind ain't together.
You ain't have a one-on-one in the mirror, nigga. You know how they say in the world, I had a one-on-one talk with myself. Nigga, you ain't looked in the mirror yet, nigga?
What you mean talk to the blood? He bugged out.
Well, go.
Go ahead, this is going back to the precept we brought out earlier about prosperity. This is Proverbs 1:32. It says, for the turning away of the simple shall slay them. And the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. Right. Come on, going back to rid of these simpletons, man. 2/3 of our people, they see what's going on. They see all the prosperity of them. But what the Lord say, choose none of the ways.
Yeah, Jeremiah.
Oh man.
Jeremiah 2:1. Yeah.
Like, the person choose none of his ways. Come on, man. And what our people do? Simple. They do that. They follow after them. You see? Come on, man. They turn away from the truth out, the true understanding. What's being taught to everybody prophet.
Right, because this is our power. This is the thing. The power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is for what? Israel, man. That's it. Yeah. There ain't nobody else's power. These heathens ain't got nothing to do with this.
Ain't got nothing to do with
it. That's what brings upon that conflict with Jake. Because Jake been trained up all their life to what? Everybody is all inclusive.
We gotta come together.
We gotta come together. Everybody can make it. No, that's not what the scriptures is speaking on, man. This thing is just for Jacob, man. All right? And even you got 2/3. Get that all Israel is not Israel. Romans 11. Hey, even with 2/3 of Jake, man, is not gonna get it. They not even gonna make it. So how in the hell are you gonna tell me, like we were just saying, a heathen, a bird nose, Yoki TV heathen? How the hell they gonna get on the chariot, man? How are they Watch. You're not getting on that chariot, man. You're not gonna make it. The Lord is not dealing with you, man.
I think we're a humpback.
Come on.
Like a ball.
Right.
Dog. Hell no.
He up here with me. I got to share the kingdom with him. But right now, when he's on in his rulership, he ain't even giving his own people a chance to make it, man. But you niggas ready to just give your portion of the kingdom up. Give him your cornbread. He ain't get mine. You know what I'm saying? He ain't get no part of mine. I want all of mine. You know what I'm saying? We not finna share this with the heathen. What the fuck wrong with you, Jakes, man?
Yeah, give me your cornbread.
Oh boy,
Hey, look, it ain't gonna be no shutout here right here. Nah, they can shut out in this society and be close to evil. You ain't gonna get that in the kingdom.
you selling out. Nah, you gonna get it worse, but even the truth is you yeah. Right. You try to bribe me? Nah, man.
This is Proverbs 1:32 again. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of the fool shall destroy them. For whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil.
Boy, we're gonna be quiet for the fear of evil. He that keepeth the commandments shall fear no evil thing. So most likely protect his servants. He said, my servants should eat, but you should be hungry. My servants should drink, but you should be thirsty. He shall come down like a madman spirit. Now we gotta be protected. Hebrews 12. No, 16.
This is Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 16. It says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau.
Esau is the so-called white man. I feel you.
Who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
Don't sell out here. Sold his birthright. It was an uncooked meat. That's why he loved his steaks bloody and shit. Now you look at Israel, now they eat their steaks bloody. Do the same thing. Go ahead.
And it says, for one morsel of meat sold his birthright, for ye know how that afterward when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected.
He was rejected. Esau, he was rejected. You still got Romans 9? Go ahead, pick up 11.
All right, come on. This is Romans chapter 9 and verse 11. It says, for the children being not yet born, neither have done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Heavenly Father, according to election, might stand.
Right, it's all according to the election from on high. This the most high move. You know, we're just playing our part. We got a good ball in this movie, man. You see? Go ahead.
It says, not of works, but of him that calleth.
Right, go ahead.
It says,
before the children were even yet born. It was already decided.
Good or evil.
You see? Hey, it's spiritual, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says in verse 12, it says, it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger.
The elder shall serve the younger. Go ahead.
Verse 13, as it is written.
Hold on, the elder shall serve the younger. Who came out first? Esau. You see? So Esau came out first, so he got to serve us. Jacob. That's the end game. That's the end game. You know? Esau is the end of the one. Jacob is the beginning of their followers. Right? Yep. You know? Go ahead.
And it says in verse 12, it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. Verse 13, as it is written, Jacob have I loved.
This is written. Meaning what? You can find the same account in the book of Malachi, the Old Testament. So Paul is what? We stain this. You know? Saying the same thing. This is written. I thought Paul came for everybody. No difference between Jew or Greek. I thought he came for the Gentiles. Yeah, he came for Israelites. Israelite foreigners. Greeks picking Jews, man. You know? Go ahead.
So it says in verse 13 of Romans 9, it says, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
That's it. Jacob have I loved, the Israelites, and Esau have I hated. 14.
Verse 14, what shall we say then?
What should we say to these things? Because we just read all this. Before they done anything good or bad, the Most High has always decided who He wants for His chosen people. To be called by His name. What should we say? Not a damn thing.
Yep.
You an Israelite, you should be glad you're an Israelite.
Yep.
You know, even if you're, I don't want to say too bad, but shit, you're an Israelite, you know? I mean, you got to taste death. You got to know death by pain.
Yep.
But shit, you're an Israelite, though.
We're gonna be better off than these heathens than in the kingdom.
Better off than
Hey,
Edomite.
scripture say all Israel shall be saved.
Right.
So even though they gonna have to die a horrible death, hey, that's still a mercy from the Heavenly Father because what? That's our power. That's our power, man. You still got it. You still got it good. That's the mercy of the Lord, man.
You don't want to be the you are a heathen. You don't want to be an Edomite.
Yeah, you don't want to be
Who wants to be a two-time loser?
Shit, they don't want to be Edomites. That's why they take on the identity of every nation under the sun. That nigga say I'm Japheth. You know, I'm Ishmael. He everybody except for himself. You know. 3:14.
Yeah. This is Romans chapter 9 and verse 14. It says, what shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with Yahweh
So
Shemel?
is the Most High going on?
It says, most High forbid.
Most High forbid, meaning hell no. Ain't no unrighteousness with the Most High.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says in verse 15, it says, for he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy.
He chose Jacob to place that mercy upon, man.
Yep.
Let's get a scripture on it. Isaiah 14:1.
This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob
Will have mercy on Jacob.
and will yet choose Israel.
Yet will always will still choose Israel at the end of the day. Even though 2/3 are wicked as fuck, they're gonna die and come back in the kingdom of heaven and be righteous. You know?
And it says, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them,
It's like fullness, man.
and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Exactly. So you stop right there. Go back.
Come. And it says in Romans 9 and verse 15, it says, for he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
Stop right there. Get Hebrews 12:16.
This is Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 16.
Yeah, you what you read in the Relevant Bible compact dictionary, it says what it say about Esau. She the only neighbor that would never see mercy from on high. But what in the nation?
Righteous judgment. This is Hebrews 12 and 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected. For
Esau Edom was rejected from on high. But the Most High rejected him. What about us? Shall we accept him? No, we can't accept him, man. You know? Really get my tongue.
this is Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 17. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected.
Right, Esau Edom was rejected. Esau Edom, the so-called white race today. Where you got some of our people look like the so-called white man. You look at what?
Justin Timberlake.
No,
Yeah, Drake, Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin. See, this all spiritual. But a lot of you Edomites, y'all going to captivity.
Right.
If your spirit goes back to an Edomite, you're going to slavery.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And it says Hebrews 12 and 17.
They got him up the block.
Boy,
I
you-
wish we had that sign up his spirit. The white man dissing. Like before the camel got started, was one Edomite came up. Big ass mustache. Nope. Yeah. What you mean? You see that sign said no. The white man's destiny is slavery, man. He that lead into captivity should go into captivity.
They don't want to believe it. They don't want to believe
See, it
it,
was
bro.
all for the game. You know, they want to take pictures and shit, but once you find this out,
Yeah.
He said, look, he said, no, nigga, the Lord gonna put the spirit on one of the men of the Lord, break into the underground bunker and Stone Cold Stunner your ass. You know? Right to the kingdom. Hey, like, you know what I'm saying? The Lord, hey, the Lord been working a miracle, man. All right, in this day, bro. I'm telling you. It's gonna be a transition of power, man. See, these Edomites got in their mindset because so long they were able to get away with murder. You know what I'm saying? Everybody say who see it though? You know? Here it is, they've been able to get away with rape, robbing, and murder, man. For decades and centuries, man. All right, the Lord been through a whole role reversal, man. That's why he said, rejoice, O daughter of Edom. Because that covenant applies unto you. All right? Deuteronomy 30:7, man. Deuteronomy 30:7. It's been coming. Did you see it? All these homeless ass Edomites. You know?
Yeah.
See it.
They're gonna be like a dead body.
All these homeless Edomites, man, just on the street, you on the bag and shit. You ain't never seen that, man.
Oh, y'all seen the ones down on Summit? The bridge on
Yeah,
Summit?
nothing but Edomites ain't it?
Yeah, they tent. They pictured up tent down there.
Deuteronomy 30, man, is coming to effect, man. You hear me? I'm telling you, brother, Lord ain't playing no games, man. All these curses that come upon our enemy and them that hate people.
So we should have healed Babylon.
They can't be healed. And they want to put a band-aid on it. Let's make America great again. Hold on, can never be great again. Because niggas, because 2/3 ain't even finna go on slavery again. You know what I'm talking about? 2/3 got the mindset of over my dead body. So how the fuck you gonna make us slaves again? 2/3 ain't going forward.
Yeah, the Lord said he was no more kill thee into captivity.
Yeah,
No, it's not written in the Bible that we about to go back into slavery.
Matter of fact,
It's
got
not
a
written.
limitation.
You know, it's written that
Yup,
you're
5
gonna
and 4.
you gonna
4
kill
and 5.
some of us.
I know the limitation. 422.
That's written.
422.
You know, you come down having great wealth. That's written. Take the trouble. For us going back to slavery, you putting us back into slavery. Nah, that's dead. That plan is dead, Jack.
You got that done out.
See?
422. Bring it out real quick, man. I say he got us fucked up, man. All right. I got the lower messed up, man. All jacked up, man. All misconstrued, man. You know? That's why the Lord has sent us out here, man, to proclaim the divine truth, man, the gospel, which is the good news. It's good news right here, man. All right, that one day we're gonna be all right. You know? One day we ain't gotta worry about a Edomite pulling us over, man. Killing us, hanging us, you know, taking from us. It's good news, man. Go ahead with that, John.
This is Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Y'all gotta rejoice, man. Live it up. All right? Because it's the last time y'all be able to rule and have a fucking say so. You know what I'm talking about? This was the last time, man. Go ahead, Doc.
O daughter of Edom that dwelleth in the land of Uz, the cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Yeah, that cup gonna pass up to you, man. That cup is talking about what? Slavery, man. The classic scripture, the classic for all time is Revelation, the 13th chapter, start at 9. That's a classic, man. It'll never get old like James, man. You know? It'll never get old like James. Go ahead, bro.
And it says, the cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Yeah, it sure will.
Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked.
They're gonna be ashamed. They're gonna be ashamed. Because right now it's a shame for history. As the Lord has sent the prophets out here to reveal the secrets and lift their veil up. It become a shame for history to the so-called white people. That's why they're trying to put a muzzle on the truth. Now they find out how Christian Columbia are stubborn America. Now, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How Alexander the Great, you know, did our people. They starting to see the shame for history of what they believe. Be like, well, our people discovered America. No. It's a shame for history how they got it. Oh, rape, robbing, murder, and deceit. You can't forget that. Deceit. Here's a fucking serpent, man. Go ahead, Doc.
And it says, 22, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished.
Our punishment is accomplished. All right?
O daughter of Zion,
Yeah.
he will no more carry thee away into captivity.
He said, he'll what? No more carry thee away into captivity. Got 41949. Yeah, he'll no more carry thee away into captivity, man. Go ahead.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom.
And that was coming. That was coming. All right? What is it? Isaiah 14 and 21? Press slaughter But what? The children for their niggas that what? Are their forefathers.
Right.
You see that? That's what's coming, man. So he'll no more carry us away to slavery again. But guess what? You Edomites, you are the nations, y'all going to slavery. Thus said the Bible. We just the messengers. Alright? That's all we is. Take it up with the Lord.
Right.
Take it up with God. Go ahead, bro.
Finishing off, he would the visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He would discover thy sin.
He gonna discover thy sin by who? The prophet. Because he reveals his secret to the sin of the prophet. Nigga. Go ahead, Doc.
Like I got this one. This is Ezekiel chapter 25 and verse 14. I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
Bro, hold on, bro. Where you at?
Ezekiel 25:14.
Ooh, you got to jump up. One. Right, two.
All right.
That might jump right there, boy. That might jump. Go ahead.
All right, hold on. Come on.
Start at 12, man.
12. All right. Come on, this is Ezekiel chapter 25 and verse 12. It says, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah Power, because the Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them.
Right?
Verse 13, therefore thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah Power, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom.
Who is the hand of the Lord? Yahweh Shah and the angels. You see that? Go ahead.
And will cut off man and beast from it.
It will be no remainder of the house of Esau. We cut off man, that means the man, nephew, uncle, you know what I'm saying, cousin, all men, because without the man, it can't be nothing. The man control the sea. You see that? So the Lord gonna cut the lineages off, man. There will be no remainder of the house of Esau, man. The Lord gonna cut these niggas out. Go ahead, Doc.
And it says, and I will make you desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. Verse 14, and I will lay my vengeance.
And he said he gonna lay his vengeance. Vengeance going back to where? Payback. Remember, 1 Thessalonians 1:6 says a righteous thing to recompense tribulation of those that trouble thee. The Lord said he gonna lay his vengeance upon Edom. Edom is the so-called white people. They still trying to hide from you. Can't hide. All right, go ahead, Doc.
And it says, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
By who? By the hand of his people Israel. What happened when you go into Deuteronomy 28:6-8? The Lord did that. When you go into get Isaiah 47 and start at 6. Real quick before we go back to that jump. He said he gonna lay his vengeance upon Edom according to his people. All right. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Isaiah 47:6. I was wroth for my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thy hand.
Who hand? You see that? Deuteronomy 28:6 should pop up. You see that? He has given us into thy hand, our enemy hands, man. Go ahead.
Thou didst and givest them into thy hand. Thou didst show no mercy
Did the so-called
upon
white man show mercy? We did still have the signs out here. You know, you start to see the slavery sign. We got a count. Alligator bait, African dodgeball. You know, we got accounts, man. We can go into, man. Go on your Google. You got a smartphone. Look at what happened to the so-called Africans, man. On the way out here on the sweet Jesus slave ship. See? Go ahead, Doc.
And it says, and thou didst show them no
They
mercy.
ain't show us no mercy, man. You see how when Jacob forced Jake didn't want to eat, they made a motherfucking a mouthpiece, man, and crank that motherfucker and open your mouth.
They knock your teeth out and put a funnel. That's what they did. They knock your teeth out. They put a funnel, force fed.
They had to turn on what movie that is? Yeah, because they had like a mouthpiece thing, and they'll grind that motherfucker. It's gonna force your mouth open to eat.
I remember having bracelets from the dog.
They got no mercy. No mercy. Come on, man. What think is gonna happen to them? As you read, and I told them to think, hey, come on, bro. Go ahead out with that thing.
This is back in Isaiah 47 and 6.
Come on there.
I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance to give them into their hand, into thy hand.
Right, to thy hand.
Thou didst show them no mercy.
And he ain't showing no mercy.
Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
You see that? Because the Most High ruled in the kingdom of Israel. See, all the ancient empires had to know that the hard way. They had to figure it out the hard way. You know what I'm saying? That the Most High ruled in the kingdom of Israel. You see that? So here it is, this transition is power going to happen, but it's on the Spirit of the Lord. Go back with that, John.
Come. This is Ezekiel chapter 25 and verse 14. And it says, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
He said he's going to lay his vengeance upon the so-called white people by the hands of who? So-called black people. What goes around, comes around. Yeah. Go ahead, Doc.
And it says, and they shall do in Edom.
And they going to do to the so-called white people, go ahead.
According to mine anger.
According to what they done unto us, because it was the Lord's anger. All right, when we went into slavery. It was the Lord's anger upon us, upon the so-called white man, to hang us alive, to burn us alive, man. That was the Lord's anger, because we disobeyed him, right? Yep. You see that? That's why I said the punishment is accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Now the so-called white people in other nations, they got to go through the punishment, man. Yep. So it's the anger that we're going to have upon us, it's going to be the anger of the Lord. It ain't going to be of us. That's why you go to Psalms, look at this Psalms, dance our little ones against the stone. Nigga, you know they can't take no baby and rock bottom of our ass, you know what I'm saying? Or tombstone our ass, you remember to the throat. You can take the Spirit of the Lord to do that. You see? That's it. Go ahead, Doc.
It says, according to mine anger.
According to the Lord's anger. Not our anger, it's according to the Lord's anger, man. Mm-hmm. That's why Jake got to get out of that simp-ass mindset. Yep. That feminine-ass mindset. Yep. That weak-ass mindset, man. All right? Because the so-called white man, he got no problem of slapping the shit out you. You know? But you got a problem with it, though. That's why this for men. That's why this truth is for men. It's not for suckers. You know, it's not for suckers. It's for men, man. Go ahead, Doc.
And it says, and according to my spirit.
And according to his spirit. Go ahead.
And it says, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord.
And they don't know. Because the Lord going to open their eyes up to see we fucked up. You know? Here they going to know the vengeance of the Lord, man. You know, right?
This is Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 7. 16. It says, therefore, all they that devour thee shall be mine. It says Jeremiah 30 and 16. This is Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity.
Every last one of them about to go into captivity. Every last one of them. All our enemies about to go into captivity. See? Not one should escape. Every last one of them should go into captivity. Go ahead.
Every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be spoiled, and all that prey upon thee will I give thee for a prey.
6 Thessalonians 1 and 6.
God, this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh Shem Yahushua to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
That's the point. You know, if you're right with the Most High, it's okay with me. You see? So every last one of our enemies, chiefly Esau, Edom, about to go in captivity. Rightfully so.
That's right.
You know? It is written. You know? It's written for this devil to be in chains. Remember, they go back to our birthright. With the elder bow down to thee, to everybody serve thee. You know, here it is, we are living in the time of Esau blessing. So we gotta live in the time of Jacob blessing. And that's just part of our story. You see?
This is Revelation chapter 13 and starting in verse 9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. Verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
This is the Bible. See? Don't put your pastors and reading this up. It's been the last days, they ain't even touching it. They really ain't touching the book of Revelation.
Oh, they ain't thinking about it, bro.
I don't know what they bring down in the church, to be honest. I know like songs, music. We gotta go back to Isaiah 30. See, everything goes back to Jake, man, because Jake just ain't fucking right, man. You see? Go ahead.
It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
But Esau, who used that sword, man? Who blessed was the sword? Esau, man.
Who bears the sword not in vain?
Esau, man. Esau, and he went trying to get shit. Esau, he said something to that, man. You know? Esau not used that sword, man. Since the youth, he didn't train how to hunt. You know? The link you niggas. Since the youth, you got a tablet. You know? You see the difference?
It says, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints.
The patience, the faith of the saints.
I got one.
Good. They good right there. I'm afraid of
This is Isaiah 33, verse 1. It reads, woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled,
it's Esau either.
and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled.
Esau either will be spoiled.
Bible?
Bible.
What?
KJV.
The Holy?
Y'all don't touch the mark and lie to.
Right.
It don't say that.
See, that's what you want. You call her a nigga one.
Bible y'all read.
This is a fat. That's Big Mouth.
Yeah.
That's Big Shirley. You know, Big Shirley, man.
But hey, like we always go back to Jordan and Pippen, man. That's Eve and the serpent, man. She don't agree with none of these scriptures that we bringing out now. So what is condemning Esau either?
But I think we had suited ties lined up,
Sweating and with a tide bucket out here.
People who
She
ain't
put
happy.
$5 in there.
They come already get the time.
She's been ready.
They go back to Micah 2:10.
Yeah. This ain't your rest, man. Wow.
I did my due diligence today.
Hey, shit.
Come on, man. Let's get it.
This is Isaiah. Oh, Salaki.
Sorry, bro. He threw me off, man. Isaiah, I'm gonna start over.
Hey, hold Micah 17.
Yeah, good.
Isaiah 33 and 1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee.
Look, we did to so-called neighbors. You broke every peace covenant, peace treaty it was.
Yep.
You know? Go ahead. They ain't make a fucking holiday out of it.
Right, bro. Come on,
Put it
man.
right in your face. Look
Mocking
at
you.
marking. Look at the streets names. You know, the city, Jackson. You know?
Yeah, the old bridge. The Soto Bridge.
Soto, Romanes.
Then they got a sign over there that say Trail of Tears.
Yeah, it's Trail of Tears. Right? You know, what's that, man? What's it called? The streets? Sauce for 1111. Go ahead,
When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled.
He's all gonna be spoiled, man.
And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
Like, now all shall hate the war. At the end of the day.
yo, when you go to that right, you're going to Job, speak about how he's going to kill his belly. That's when he's going to cease. So he think he got it all. You know, now he can finally rest because he accomplished what he wanted to accomplish. No niggas, thou shalt be spoiled. You know what I'm saying? That means the Lord gonna pour his wrath upon you, nigga. That's what's gonna happen.
Right.
When you think you got it all. You know how it was like Scarface. Scarface is a prime example. Scarface in the movie.
Yeah.
Nigga, he thought he had it all. The nigga, his motherfucking office.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing applied. You know what I'm saying? The world was his.
God
But what happened though? What happened? He came right behind his ass. You hear me? But he was ceasing though, because he covered everything. But he didn't know. Sosa. So I love Sosa. Yeah, he came right behind his ass. Why? Well, I Jordan no more.
Yeah, you do.
Then what's gonna happen to Esau? Exactly what happened to Esau, but the Lord ain't gonna come behind his back.
Yeah.
You remember?
Go right in his face.
He gonna meet you right there. He ain't gonna meet you as a man. He ain't gonna meet you as a man, man. He gonna come and then Jericho forth, he coming to your door.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Doc.
Open up.
Nigga. Ain't no open up. Oh! You hear me? The Lord, hey, it's like the Lord gonna have on those black up on walls. You ain't gonna kick on you. Hallelujah.
What you got, Doc?
This is Jeremiah 7 and 8. It says, Behold, ye trust in lying words that cannot profit. Will ye steal, murder, or commit adultery, and swear falsely, and burn incense unto Baal, and walk after other gods whom ye not know, and come and stand before me in this house, which is called by my name, and say, we are delivered to all these abominations?
We are delivered to do all these abominations. Read that in the NLT. Jeremiah 17 and NLT. Read it again for the
This is Jeremiah 7 and verse 8 again. It says, Jeremiah 7 and 8, Behold, ye trust in lying words that cannot profit. Will ye steal, murder, or commit adultery, and swear falsely, and burn incense unto Baal, and walk after other gods whom ye not know? And come and stand before me in this house, which is called by my name, and say, we are delivered to do all these abominations.
Con, this is Jeremiah chapter 7 and verse 10 in the NLT. Oh, all right. Starting verse 9. And it says in the NLT, it says, do you really think you can steal, murder, commit adultery, lie, and burn incense to Baal and all those other new gods of yours? Verse 10, and then come here and stand before me in my temple and chant. We are safe only to go right back to all those evils again.
And that's our people. Sunday. It ain't Saturday, so they're gonna turn up. They're gonna commit adultery, smoke, go off. Sunday come. Huh? Oh, I mean,
Blessed and highly favored.
Isaiah 65 and 5. Get that. Cause that's our people, man. On Sunday hit, they in the church. I'm highly favored. I'm saved. I'm this and I'm that. But meanwhile, after that
Service over, they right back eating pork chops.
Back to reality.
they're back to doing no evils again.
Back to life.
Back to reality.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah. So like this is Isaiah 65 and 5. It says, which say, I started. Yeah, started. This is Isaiah 65 and 4, which remain among graves, the lodge and the monuments which eat swine flesh.
But eat swine flesh, man. You see how people love swine, man. You got a group of nigga women, they don't think of life right now. All over bed, big mamas, big shelters,
That's all it is. Oh, look at what.
Hey,
This is
but the black woman, your God, though. Are you gonna take them?
Yeah, your queen. Yeah, that's your queen now.
This is Isaiah 65 and 4, which remain among the graves and lodge and monuments which eat swine flesh and broth of abominable things in their vessels, which say, stand by thyself, come not near to me, for I am holier than
I'm
thou.
holier than now. I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm already saved. This is the mind of our people here. Especially the black ones. Go ahead.
It say, these are a smoke in my nose, a fire that burneth all the day.
That's smoke in the Lord knows, man.
You know how you represent him.
Yeah. You got smoke in your eyes.
Right.
You see? The Most High tired of BS, man.
It's irritating.
Hey, let's get 2 Chronicles 15 to 13. Start at 12.
Yeah, we'll get it on there.
Start at 12. 15 to 12. 15.
I got it. This is 2 Chronicles chapter 15 and verse 12. And it says that they entered into a covenant to seek the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh power.
Who is they? They is the Israelites. From Judah all the way down to Issachar. Us. We are in their covenant. By sacrifice. See? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Those who are the promise that was given to you. The covenant. The privilege of worshiping Yahweh. So go ahead.
And it says, and they entered into a covenant to seek the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh power of their fathers.
So what does this covenant say here?
It says with all their heart and with all their soul.
So with all their heart, with all their soul, this is the covenant that we have vowed to the Lord, man. Yep. And this covenant stands. You know, this is it. Go ahead.
Verse 13, that whosoever would not seek the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh power of Israel, shall be put to death.
Wait, should be put to death. Seek the Lord. No.
Done. This is 2 Chronicles chapter 15 and verse 13. It says that whosoever would not seek the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh power of Israel.
Right, the God of Israel, man. You know? Every Israelite that will not seek the God of Israel. See, our people seeking all the wrong gods out there, man. Yep. And the chief one is says right there, a so-called white man, Esau. That's the Edomite, man. A faggot.
That's
you
it.
see? And that's why he allowed y'all to come as you are. You see? He allowed Moses to be in the church, man. He allowed women to teach. So y'all seeking that God, man.
It says should be put to death.
Why not going to be put to death? Because y'all not seeking the true God of the Bible. It says, Ezekiel 9 and 4. It's like utterly old and young, both maids and children and women. But don't come near any man that has that mark of the what. Go ahead.
It says to be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman.
Right, whether man or woman. Small or great, whether he's a celebrity or not, you know, you're going to be put to death if you're not seeking you how much you're going to shot. That's it. You got
all right. So with that, I hope you brothers and sisters are edified. We're going to face Jerusalem. We're going to give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
I'm going to say double honor to our elders, our great apostles at Millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well. Be a great example to Israel. All right, man, the elect. I'm going to say peace and blessings to the humble elect in the forefront, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, that great song. The next time, hit it, talking about above. Hey, y'all about to smash out by the thumb. Shalom.
Shalom.
PTA.
PTA.